been a long ride, huh?
Long ride.
Yeah, we back.
We are back.
What's up, people? It's been a long ride. Stretching out. Woo!
Back to that.
We're back. We're live. I go by the name of J.F.K.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
You could have been anywhere in the world.
But you here with us.
Welcome back. Let's get into it.
You ain't my set, you ain't my friend.
True story, you know? Department of Youth Service.
Just one more night, and I'm coming off this long and winding road.
What? Beg your pardon. Cops pull, no timeline. My grind sign, huh? Damn. And I'm going, I'm leaving, yeah.
The rap J.F.K. The rap J.F.K.
Feeling just like J.F.K.
J.F.K. Yeah.
Can't sleep. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Can't sleep. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Lullaby and good night. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. It's time for owner yes to sleep. Good night. Sleep is the cousin of death. It's like you when you sleep. It's like you hold your breath. Good night. Daily I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and I hold my head. Ain't no time yes for lullabies. Cause if I can't sleep, the world stays up with me.
This video is made for entertainment purpose only. It doesn't mean to hurt any. And don't take it serious.
So they see my pain, so they name drop, dry snitch, fucked in the game, the glam and the glitz, what's the price on fame? This crazy life of all. Yeah.
I'm running through the alley and in the alley. Hop at the second of sundown, no front from January on down to December. I'm loving the burst of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, cash your checks again.
That's a persecution of Karen Reed. Yeah, we remain hopeful.
Mic check to the gods.
Mike,
Mic check to the gods. Mic check to the gods. Got 400 people up in here, James. How we doing, chat? How we feeling?
Chat. Let's do it. 400 people. Mic check. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Can hear me loud and clear. Yes. You know how we do it. Why don't you talk to the people, man? It's been a busy last couple of weeks for us, right, James?
Yeah, it's been real busy. We working too. And it's only right.
It's only right
that we get the best quality content for the beautiful people in the chat. And we did. We did.
You know, a lot of people, excuse me, have been talking about the Higgins situation, right? That's been like a lot of talk. We talked about it last episode. I think we could continue to talk about it now.
I mean, I think it's pretty big. That's where we stay, right? We stay on what we believe in,
What we know, right?
what we know.
In your perception, what went down on that phone call? What was your perception?
We he came out of hiding. You know, he figured that I felt like he was trying to tell us something in a way, like he saw something go down, but I don't know. You know, I wish he just called in and said, you know, his real name and said, "Look, man, this is crazy what they're accusing me of."
Why don't you think he called in and said his real name? Doesn't that make him look crazy?
That
That makes him look like he did it, right?
yeah, it makes him look more guilty. Just you know, calling in and lying. You're still lying, Higgins. You know,
Dana Nicole, thank you for the tunes, the content, and the crew. Bone Thugs, etc. In your intro. Disclaimer: you wrong. We don't want to be
disclaimer.
right.
No,
Disclaimer.
we don't want to be right. So
Yeah, we
yeah,
got
man.
BLT. What's going on, everybody? Big ups to BLT. Ahmad.
Yeah, BLT. She's working too.
She just gifted 5 memberships.
Oh
BLT gifted
wow,
5 memberships.
that's
Um,
what's up.
I gotta know. Put your seats forward and trays upright. Yeah, we're currently right now flying about 10,000. Seatbelt signs are off. You can move around the common if you like. Around the cabin, excuse me, if you like. I'm gonna have beverages coming around this evening, and you know, the movie for this evening is Die Hard. It is a Christmas movie for sure.
Definitely
But
is.
when he said and when you find out she did it, that's crazy, huh, James?
You know
And when
what
you
that
find
you know
and
what
when you
that tells
find
me?
out she did it,
I'll tell you what. You know, a lot of people would say if Karen, because we used to say Karen needs to speak up. A lot of people would say, well, if she speaks up, it's just gonna look like she's coming out of nowhere saying, "Go watch the water." Now she has a reason to speak up.
mm,
Why is an ATF agent witness to a murder calling into a YouTube show?
the
I mean,
JFK and James
the
fucking me
J
donuts.
show. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear. It wasn't just any show. It was us. You know,
Melanie,
and
thank you. Sorry, James. Gifted 5 memberships, Melanie. Thank you,
Melanie,
Melanie.
thank you. Whoever got them 5, God bless.
That's a
Welcome.
great point right there, James.
Yeah, I mean,
She has a reason right now to say, hey, you know, one of the guys that possibly killed John O'Keefe is going on YouTube channels lying about his name. Oh, no, by the way, he's an ATF agent.
oh,
Oh, and by the way, he's a witness in a murder trial.
oh, by the way, he said he didn't say anything when he was leaving, but it clearly shows he said something.
And if he didn't say anything before he was leaving, why was he so defensive to call us up? Because that's the main point we were saying in the video.
That's
We
all
were
we were
saying,
saying.
we
Yeah,
were saying Higgins is a liar. You gotta see in this game, right? You gotta like aim for somebody and aim for your target, right? And that's our target, the waterfall. Some people don't agree with the waterfall, right? They think, oh, well, that's really not a big deal. I heard it time and time again. You guys stay at the waterfall. Well, then what was it? What do you guys feel about the waterfall in the chat? Let me ask you guys out there. Do you guys think it started at the waterfall? Chat. Do you guys think it started at the waterfall? Yes or no?
let me do a
Go.
poll.
We could do a poll. Yeah, for sure. We could do
Try
that.
see if I can. I don't know if
I never did a poll before.
I know that's what I was. I think you. I don't know if I can do it or BLT can do it. I'll try to do it because you know I'm not a licensed plumber, so I'm learning on the
You
job.
are you are a licensed plumber though.
I'm a licensed plumber
No,
now.
but yes. Before that. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but the waterfall is not to blame. Yes. Yeah. You are
Uh,
100% right about the waterfall. But well, here we go though, right? Um, the fact is this: on the stand, he said, "I never said goodbye to anybody, and the vibes were cool. I had no beef with John." Right? This is what
no,
he said. Higgins,
this,
this is what you
yeah,
said. Higgins, you're out there,
this,
buddy. This is what you
yeah,
said.
this is what you
Now,
said.
James, what was your point again? Once you run that back,
She, my point was Karen Reed had, if she came out and just said, go check out that waterfall video, it kind of would look crazy. It would look almost like she was just coming out of nowhere with it. But now she has every reason when she comes out of that courtroom to say, you know, now that I think about it, this guy called into a show. Why don't you guys check that out? This is where
potential jurors, right?
yeah, potential jurors. I mean, I think this is a great opportunity for her. And my uncle, should jump on that. I don't know what he's waiting for, man.
Well, we'll find out. It's still early in the game, cuz
Yeah,
Uncle knows best. Do you
yeah, he
guys
does.
think they went to a funeral in NYC? I mean, I don't believe a word any of these people say, to tell you the truth. So I don't know.
Yeah,
But if they
probably.
got, but if they got receipts, then I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just went just to make an appearance and then did some shit out in NYC, caused some ruckus out there.
Oh yeah. See, that's the main thing. So Cameron, we kept saying she needs to speak on the waterfall. Let me explain. Let me expand and let me add to what James is saying. They're gonna come into this third party culprit. Now keep in mind, Uncle Al, Alan Jackson, in the closing arguments of the last trial, said to the jury, look at the 11:58 mark. There was a fight. He was telling John to come in. Then there was a text at 12:20. He told the jury to go back and watch that footage. People, if you're just tuning into the JFK channel, you just got on to us, new subscribers. I'm breaking it down right now. In the last trial, Alan Jackson, in his summation, summing it all up, said, go back and look at 11:58. He's doing this. 12:20, there was a text. Are you coming here? Right? Be clear. He said, go back and look. What Uncle Al didn't know, James, what didn't he know?
You couldn't play the video for the jury in Massachusetts. It's a law in Mass. You can't go back and watch a video.
Can't go
Can't.
back on the replay.
No.
So, boom, he fumbled the ball. Uncle Al
Fumble.
fumbled the ball. That's okay.
Well,
That's
he's
all right,
human.
Al.
He's human.
He's human. But this is what he thought, right? So that's where he left off. So we know in this trial, that waterfall video shows aggression. If it
Mm,
shows anything else, it shows aggression. Bettero agreed with us, said absolutely. This shows a lot because ultimately, Bettero agreed with JFK and James.
sure did.
Bettero. This guy went to school. He's in New York. Probably lives in Williamsburg, paying $8,000 a month. The guy's part of the not fucking around crew.
Yeah, he is.
He agreed with us. Now, with that being said, shows aggression. After 11:58, come here. At 12:30, John was hurt bad, right, James?
Real bad.
Real bad. So here's the
Question.
thing. Here's the problem. This is where the problem comes. Why we were saying we need Karen to say something. JFK and James, we heard the backlash. We heard the pushback. Push it. But see, this is only for the sexy people. For all you fly motherfuckers,
Push it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
a little bit of salt and pepper. Throw some sauce on the bed. Take it back 10 years.
Put some sauce on the bed.
But here's the deal. little bit of turbulence. Let me slow it down. The point is that Hank Brennan knows this is their line of defense. Hank Brennan thinks Whitey Bulger's not a fucking rat.
Jesus.
He got a lot of people off a lot of things. So his main thing is going to be like, oh, you're saying there was a fight? Well, Karen never said there was a fight.
Right.
He never said there was no fight. Matter of fact, when she got arrested, she never mentioned there was a fight. When she wrote a police report, she never said there was a fight. Well, excuse me, some type of aggression. She never mentioned Higgins ever. 4 months later, when she gets rearrested for the indictment, now, people out there, if you want to know why she got rearrested, when you get indicted by a grand jury, they come in, they rearrest you, and they up your bail 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So now they rearrested her for murder. She had a manslaughter beef. They come in with the murder. When she's inside the garage, what does she say, James?
Are we all in on the same? No, we're all in. This is what'd you say? We're all in the same joke, right? This is
Same fucking joke.
same
Karen,
fucking
this is
joke.
what you said.
Yeah.
But the problem was, you
didn't
said
mention
Brian.
Higgins. Yeah, Colin and Brian.
You never mentioned Higgins again. Well, then why is that a problem? Because we're saying Higgins and her, we found out last trial they were talking to text. There's motive. So Hank Brennan's going to say she never said anything about this. Right? She never said anything about it. She was in the car with him driving from the Waterfall to 34 Fairview. She never said a word. But you know why we know JFK and James know? Higgins, you know too. Higgins, you're out there. You know why we know Higgins? She knows something and you know something. And I would love to know what that something is. Phone lines are open tonight, Higgins. Give it a call. You can even say you're Kevin from South Boston again. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Tell me it is what I need to hear or what I need to know. Because here's the thing. On January 29th at 11:45 a.m., what happened, James?
That was when Karen texted Higgins. John died.
John.
Not John's dead. Oh no, wait. Was it John's dead or John died?
John died.
John died because of the bullshit that you guys pulled. Basically.
So did she see something? Did she have a hunch? Why did she have that hunch, people? And why did she call him back at 11:45 a.m.? This is the same guy who texted her in the bar. A small ass bar, knowing that she was in there with her man, knowing that she was blowing him off for the last 2 weeks. This bar is small, people. That footage, it's on a bug eye lens, a fisheye lens,
Yeah,
wide lens.
Wide. Yep, fisheye
Makes everything
lens.
look wide. It makes it look bigger. Oh, maybe he was talking to someone else. Maybe he was talking to the plumber in the back that was fucking fixing the showers. No.
No, he wasn't. No.
And Higgins, be clear, the reason why he called this phone line is because we showed how small the gap was.
He's like,
fuck. And we also told him about Seaside.
Yeah, that's another thing. Seaside, Seaside told first, let's be clear, Seaside told us about him.
What did he say, James?
Basically just said he wasn't respected in his neighborhood. He's a piece of shit. He was the first to set off a fight, the first to run. So these are things that his boy was telling us, that he always goes after someone that has a girl because he can't get a girl.
He likes to put dirty air.
He likes to put dirty air between people. He likes this kind of behavior. So
Higgins. Higgins, you know this. And when you heard that, and then you seen the space, and you seen that, you said, damn, if they run with this, I'm already transcribed. I can't say, oh, I forgot. I did say goodbye. I was saying bye to the guy that was fixing the shower in the back. No, Higgins. You can't flip it.
No.
And that's what got you. That's what got you all fucked up. And you had to call in because that's what you're looking at. When you walk on the stand, doesn't matter you're a decorated dude. It don't matter, buddy. It don't matter. Kevin from Southie. It doesn't matter. What
South
matters
Boston.
is this all went down. Now this gives Karen a perfect smooth landing to come out and say, hey, by the way, no one on the other side ever spoke. No Brian A., no J.F.K. Now we know who speaks for him. We got KP, aka Stolen Eye Rock Rims on Marketplace.
Ooh.
We got Plevlin, who's just toast.
AKA back and forth. She did it, she didn't do it, she did it, she didn't do it.
And we're the thugs, but he's the real thug.
Yeah, he's a thug.
He's thugging it out right now. He's thugging it out 5 days without a shower.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Cleveland, you got a shower warrant, buddy.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. He's thugging it out, man. Damn, Plevin, there's no sharks in the water. You'll be all right.
And, we know who speaks for them. But we never heard once you guys do a whole show. You guys do a whole show on Turtle Boy. You guys do a whole show on Karen. You guys didn't do a whole show on that.
Colin.
Why not?
Damn, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Hey, man,
Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Higgins. Higgins, the phone lines are open tonight.
what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Who?
Those two dudes that you're accusing, right?
Yeah.
They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, put it out there that you
sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
You wrong. You wrong.
You're Higgins. So this is the perfect time for her to say, hey, why is this guy who's an ATF agent, right? ATF agent.
Trying to justify
a witness to a murder case. Oh, just not a murder case. A murder case of a Boston
police officer. Yep.
Oh, that was on the lawn of a Boston police officer's house where you was present for. The guy who left at 1 a.m. and had to move some cars.
Right.
After you were drinking all day and just came back from New York. Oh, and by the way, you were talking to Karen Reed. And that's what got you unhinged, because you know this is all falling on your shoulders. That's why this happened. So we can't just dumb down this Higgins phone call. We can't just say, oh, well, Higgins called, it's over and done with. Yeah, by law, he did nothing wrong. He could call whoever he wants. He could prank call anybody. But why did he do it? The mindset. The mindset that he's in. This is a man who has a career. This is an ATF agent.
That's what I'm saying. It had to have been from not just us, it had that whole 3 days. Seaside, the Waterfall video reenactment. We know it wasn't Hollywood, but we proved that it wasn't a football field. So there's a lot, Higgins.
Thank you, Maple.
Thank you, Maple.
It's a lot.
But Jay, Higgins, what did you say? There's a way out for him too. Remember?
There's a way out.
Yeah.
There's a way out as far as I don't know what he can do. I don't know if the feds are going to come in and mess with his life. But I do know if he goes to Hank Brennan and tries to cop a deal with Hank Brennan, he'll get a deal in the state. I don't know if they're going to want to take it or not, right? Because we all know that the DA's office don't want to look like complete idiots. Isn't this what it's all about?
Yeah.
It's all about they didn't do their job right. They got these clown-ass state troopers. They're throwing fake taillights out there. They didn't go inside the house. They don't want to look like assholes. This is the biggest case next to Whitey Bulger. I mean, this is up there. You got Whitey Bulger, Karen Reed, Sean Ellis, and Charles Stewart. This is right there.
Charles Stewart, yeah.
That's right there in corruption.
Boston Marathon bombing.
Yeah, and then the marathon bombing, obviously, I would say that
That takes
that was a tragedy. But this is
right.
we're talking about corruption. The child
Yeah.
Stewart shit.
Right.
He
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
a black
Corruption.
man did it.
Yep.
Ellis, 3 trials, almost went to 4. Got
For
found
yeah.
guilty. You know what I mean?
That's
And then Whitey Bulger, you know what I mean? Working with the feds. The feds is working with him. Was he a rat? And the reason why I say Whitey is because we all know what Whitey did. That's the underbelly of Boston. That takes you back into the ugly, ugly underbelly of Boston, where all this shit comes from, where it scrapes the plate, where it gets down to the bone to it. And that's what Whitey comes from. Oh, and by the way, Hank Brennan is part of that, because even though he checked in late, he still defended Whitey Bulger. So now he's front and center with Karen. So all this stuff falls, in sync. But the crazy part about it is when I actually caught Higgins talking, it was only about 20 seconds, 22 seconds that
oh
I caught
yeah.
him.
Yep. This is
So when
great.
you think about it, the main thing he was saying was in his testimony, in 22 seconds, you can't really have a conversation that has any context.
Mm.
But there was plenty of context in that conversation. I just spoke for 26 minutes about it.
Yeah, he said a lot in 17. Well, you caught him what, 17 seconds or
About
20?
17 seconds. We'll just say the whole phone call was
We'll
about
say
30.
20. We'll say
No, the,
20
the
seconds.
whole
All
phone
right.
call, the whole phone call, I think itself was about just under a minute.
Yeah, well, those
But
3,
when we
you
caught him,
wrong. You wrong.
when we caught him though, when I caught him it was about 22 seconds.
If you
And so in that 22 seconds, we learned his name was
Kevin from
Kevin.
South Boston,
He's a decorated dude.
he's a decorated dude. He likes us. He appreciates what we do. What are we gonna do when we find out that she did it? Are we gonna um come forward and say, whatever, these are decorated dudes you're talking about? So he said a hell of a lot, and then you wrong, you wrong, you wrong. It was almost like he was like not confessing to us, but like trying to
Tell us something.
yeah, he was trying to tell us something, because the way when I went back and listened to the you wrong, like it's like when you get into an argument with someone, and like you're right, and they just continue to say like whatever, and you're like, nah, you're wrong, man, nah, that didn't happen like that. It was like one of those, you wrong, unless that's just how he says it, but that's how it came off to me. You wrong. So you wrong, Higgins, you wrong. You got the whole internet saying you wrong. What was that say? JFK and James. Why not push the reason John carried the glass from the bar? I think he wanted to have a weapon on. Yeah, I said that probably
Months ago.
yeah, last year sometime. I said John left that bar with that glass because that's
You
something
got
I
it.
said. Go
Yeah, you
ahead.
said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's something that back in the day, an old Jackson would have done. If I knew there was some decorated dudes outside ready to do something to me.
Now keep in mind, if John would have walked out that bar at 12 o'clock, 2 minutes after he threw up his hands, John probably wouldn't have been dead. He probably would have threw hands with him in the parking lot.
Yep.
But John didn't leave until 12 minutes later, 11, 12 minutes later, whatever. He didn't leave until 12:10. That shit went down at 11:58. If he would have just walked out into that parking lot, they probably would have threw hands. Maybe the police would have rolled up, and it probably would have been done with. They tried to handle it like gentlemen, then it went all wrong.
Right. The crazy thing too is if the cops came, none of them would have got arrested.
None of them would have got arrested.
None of them.
They would have all hugged it out.
Hugged it out.
But God took the wheel that night, right? And sometimes things just happen, right? It's sometimes we mistake the devil as God, meaning you're thinking you're doing the right thing. John O'Keefe is thinking, hey, I'm not going out there to fight this clown,
Right.
right? and he's
Let me
thinking
go
that's
talk.
God.
Yeah, let me
He's
talk
thinking
to him.
that's God talking to him, but it's really the fucking devil. Sometimes the devil comes in these tricky situations, and you're thinking you're making the right choice, but it's really the wrong choice. If that makes any sense. So it's like he tried to do the right thing and be a man and be like, man, I ain't going out there to confront this dude and make a fool out of myself. But then something got in his head. Let me go over there and try to talk to him like a gentleman. See what's going on. What's happening? What's the deal? And then it went all wrong. So it's kind of like, it was the devil. The vibe was wrong the whole time because these people, that they're not good people. You know what I mean? And bad attracts bad. Scumbags attract scumbags.
Exactly.
And we're not saying that they set him up, but we're definitely saying they use them as entertainment, right, James?
Yeah, that was their wreck. That was last call for them. Last call in the yard, so to speak. And but man,
Think about it. Let me just let's stay on that for a second. Chris knew when he hit Chris up. Keep in mind, people, John O'Keefe hit Chris up. You coming out tonight? And Chris is like, I got to figure it out. He said, I'm paraphrasing. But Chris knew John was right next door in CF McCarthy's. We're talking about right next door. We're talking about the same way if I peeked into this window looking at James Jackson in this little window that he's in on StreamYard. That's how close it is.
And he saw
From
them
James Jackson to me, and he seen him in there, and he hit up he hit up Big Bad Brian A and Higgins and said, hey, guess what? He's with Karen tonight. You guys want to invite him down to the Waterfall and see how they react?
Yeah.
And what was it? It was entertainment, right?
Yeah, it was entertainment. Not only was the band entertainment, but that was entertainment for Chris. Type of shit he likes, man.
Basically trolling.
Yeah.
Acting like he doesn't know what's going on, acting like he just showed up. He's on a fucking diet. I didn't even want to come out, but the whole time he knows that Karen was kicking it with Higgins.
Oh yeah.
And Higgins is coming unglued, and they're playing with Higgins. And Higgins, they're fucking with you too. They were fucking with you too because they know you're a clown. And I mean that with all due respect. Disclaimer, Higgins.
Disclaimer.
Let's keep it real, Higgins, man. We're not trying to talk you off the ledge, man. We're not trying to tell you to jump because we want you to come back on the show, which we know that's probably not going to happen.
But well, that's another thing. That's another thing real quick. People say, I hear a lot, and I'll say this again because I see it all the time. I wish JFK let him go longer. I wish, listen, Higgins wasn't really, this is personally my opinion. I don't think Higgins was going to go. He wasn't going to say any more or any less. He said what he wanted to say, and that was that. So it would have been nice if he said more, but he wasn't going to say no more.
I mean, that's wishful thinking. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But hey, what you got to understand? I'm flying the 737.
Right.
And I see a UFO.
Right.
I couldn't sell it. I had to call it what it was. I seen an alien.
Shit.
You're
not gonna tell the passengers?
Yeah, I had to tell everybody to hold on. That was Higgins. But here's the thing, and I knew it was Higgins. I didn't need Microdots to re-enhance. And be clear, Microdots did a great job. But your man J.F.K. could have did the same thing. I'm a videographer. That's what I do. All the videos you see, the video that I'm dropping, people in the chat, 867 people. Go to my video page. I have a song coming out on Christmas Day. Anybody that's interested, if you are, go over there right now. It's on the premiere. Leave a comment. Drop a like on it. It's dropping on Christmas Day. It goes out to all the mothers. It's called Back in the Days. When I was younger, Dad was...
Ooh. You there, Jay? Well, anyway, that video he's talking about, we shot that video when we did all the other film work here. So that's a great video. JFK has been doing this for years. But, shout out to Microdots, too. We weren't basically...
Yeah, I just excuse me, man. We just had some turbulence, dude. I just crashed out.
In the chat. Yeah,
just crashed out.
We shot that video. I don't know if you can hear me.
Nah, I crashed out. Totally got kicked off the internet. I just had to take it back up to 26,000.
I held it down, the co-pilot.
Thank you, buddy.
I don't even know what happened to my headset, man.
But what I'm saying is, I could have did that. I could have took his voices and put it up and added up. And Microdots did a great job, and I respect him for it. You know what I mean? Saved me the trouble. But I already knew in real time, you know, that it was Higgins. I already knew it was him. I knew it was him. Because you got to understand, we talk to Seaside.
Right.
You know, we can't throw Seaside out. If I could throw his government out there and throw him under the bus, you guys could understand. Just trust and believe what I'm saying. We talked to Seaside, and that video at the Waterfall fucked him up. And it made him feel that he needed to speak. So we knew the pushback was coming. We knew. Because when we was at Cambridge side, matter of fact, Higgins, you're watching, right? You don't think we was at Cambridge side, Higgins?
Oh, yeah? He doesn't think so?
I don't think he thinks we're at Cambridge side.
I don't think so either. Let's
you want to
take
take him
him
to Cambridge side?
Let's go.
You had a big issue at Cambridge side, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
What was the issue you had, bro?
They didn't have Santa Claus, man. I was heated.
You guys all want to see James Jackson?
Yeah, I was upset about that, and I had to go to another mall and find Santa Claus.
So you sure Santa's on break? You're kidding, bro. He wants me. You guys are joking with us. We came here.
It's all slick and set up.
He wants me. You guys are joking with us. We came here because now we're trying to get the kids here, man. That's probably why the mall's so dead. It's Christmas time. You guys.
Rewind that back. Sorry, bro.
So you sure Santa's on break? You're kidding, bro. He wants me. You guys are joking with us. We came here because now we're trying to get the kids here, man. That's probably why the mall's so dead. It's Christmas time. You guys don't have no Santa Claus for real? That's messed up, man. That's crazy. What about the kids? All right. Enjoy your day, guys. I mean, I'll dress up as Santa if I have to. I mean, it's... apparently, they just don't believe in Santa Claus.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Alex.
Yeah,
look at this. Look at this.
Where Santa would be, but he's not here no more. He said since COVID.
Look at that.
God. You guys want to take your picture? I mean, there's no Santa, but you can take it with me. If you want. You can sit on my... Step right up. Nah, we in Cambridge side Galleria looking for the polos. But yeah, we're just thinking about, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, Santa Claus.
Higgins, you see us at the Galleria, bro.
Oh, shit. Yo, Higgins, man, I was waiting for you to come in and ask me what you wanted for Christmas.
Higgins, you seen us at the Galleria, bro.
Yeah, man, you know
who's at the Galleria.
You know that security guy too, I bet.
You know who's at the Galleria.
You know,
Higgins. We ain't bullshitting.
Shit. Thank you. Yeah,
that was
man.
definitely Higgins. Merry Christmas, J.F.K. and James Jackson. Thank you, Libra girl.
Yeah, man. Just seeing your boy there and everything, Higgins, and just being in your old neighborhood, your neck of the woods.
We was in your neighborhood talking about you. And I'm pretty sure when we walked out of there, Higgins, Seaside called you up.
Yeah.
And said, hey, these two dudes are down here, man, talking about, you know more than what you're talking about. They're all about the Waterfall.
They're on to your ass, Higgins.
They're on to you, Higgins. Oh, a matter of fact, you need to watch their next live. And you did, didn't you, Higgins?
You watch the next 3. He's watching right now. Higgins, Ghost Energy.
Ghost. Higgins. You want to take it down to 34 Fairview? You want to drive down? Anybody want to go to 34 Fairview in the chat? You guys want to drive down there right now?
You guys want to take a ride at 34?
34 Fairview, anybody? But before we do that, it's only right we get this show started the right way.
Oh,
James,
we got
935
people in the chat tonight. Beautiful people. If you had one word, just one, to describe Karen Reed, what would it be? Chill chat, people.
Kick the cockpit door down. I am not the chosen one that you speak of. I am not. The only one.
Yes.
Fuckery Donuts is officially open.
Sure is.
You guys want to go on that road trip? Take them down to
Fairview.
man.
Let's do it. Clearview on the Fairview.
Yeah, let's take them down there, man. Let's see what's happening down on Fairview Road, man. Shed some light, you know. Higgins, we're going down to Fairview, buddy. Coming with us, bro? Higgins?
Yeah, Higgins. You know the way to get there. Actually seeing how they drove from.
So it's a quick ride?
It's a fast ride, man. I got it in my Waze. Same application app that John O'Keefe used. It's only a 5-minute ride from the Waterfall to Fairview.
So what was so confusing about
Exactly. What was
well, that 40-second conversation and then the 36-second conversation?
Right.
Turn left on Fairview Road.
Ooh, turn left on Fairview. Yeah, so I mean, it took us about, like I said, under 5 minutes to get here. We're on Fairview right now, and this is where
it all went down.
It all went down, ladies and gentlemen. This is being here and talking about it is two different things. Like, we're here, and it's just.
You've arrived. Destination is on your left.
It's right here. John O'Keefe was right there, Jay.
John O'Keefe was right there, huh?
Yep. R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe.
What was the feeling when we was driving there from the Waterfall?
Man, the feeling that whole day, I was just like, in between time, like I would just, pray, because I had like this like overwhelming feeling once we hit the Waterfall and once we hit Fairview, and just thinking like, this is where this man, bled out right there.
And keep in mind, people, we know what you're saying. They did take longer to get there. There was the 46-second call from Jen McCabe, then the 36-second call back from John O'Keefe. And we know for a fact they weren't talking about directions, right?
Yeah, no way. I think it was more or less on the lines of, you're really going to come here, John? And he's like, yeah, this dude was just yelling, talking shit at the bar. Let me see what's up. And that's maybe why Karen was
right there.
Look at that.
Between the lies. Yeah. Why?
That's crazy.
I know you feeling hurt. Your mind flipped. That was a moment
So,
in time.
we're pulling into the driveway right now.
I seen your car,
34 Fairview, here we are.
said I was sorry. Liquor had me blinded. I know about your issues, you're not feeling well. What you going through, girl, is a living hell. Sometimes I bug out, I just flip and yell. Just come out tonight, we can sip and chill. I know about that night at the Pats game. You was real comfortable, and that's lame. When I bring it up, huh? You act strange, that's okay. I ain't saying no names. Glad you pulled up though. We can take your legs. I told you before that girl, see, that's
Like our
my
man
ex.
B said, you could see a tennis ball
What you read in text. It's me and you right now.
right
Don't
there.
be complex. Now it's fine.
R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe.
Storm coming through after 2 lots of white. We gonna be snowed in, so let's start the fights. I know you wanna talk, girl, but not tonight. Got a text by C, he at the other spot. He there with his brother in that other car. JM over there too.
34 Fairview's right here on the left, right?
Let's head over there, see what they talking about.
And we're pulling in. So nobody's seeing anything on this lawn, you mean to tell me? I don't see nothing? Look at this lawn, man. Look at this lawn, bro.
This is their point of view. This is what they're watching when they're pulling out. And don't mind the rattles. It's a 1996 SL 500. And the top was a little loose in the back because it's a convertible. We just pulled it out from the garage, so my window was a little dirty too and shit, man. I didn't wash it. I had just landed from Houston. But yeah, but you see the clear shot right here.
We're in the
the driveway.
Brian Albert, yeah, in the driveway of Brian Albert's old house, Fairview. Where Jay's looking. Yep.
Now we backing out.
Laying on this grass, I can hear the snakes. Wish you would have told me he was feeling so erased. When he sent you that text, seen the fear in your face. Then he texted me too. Then you drove away. Don't chase waterfalls, read between lines. Keep a fair view, protect your mind all times. Call 911, officer down. Don't make a sound, there's an officer in the house. All I can feel is my phone vibrate. Wish you was here, not sitting at my place.
When I tell you it's probably the size of two of this car and another car, this yard's small, man. You back out of the driveway, you're seeing somebody laying down right there.
No way.
Absolutely.
There's no way someone was on the lawn?
There's no way. Somebody was placed, John O'Keefe was placed there. There's no way he was there. And 7 people backed out and didn't see him.
Higgins, what do you feel about that, buddy? Huh, Higgins? You want to call tonight? You want to talk about it? 7 people. Matter of fact, you're one of those 7 people.
Right.
So when you walk out to your car and you drive away, you don't look around all the people you locked up.
Oh yeah, exactly. All the people you put in jail, all the shit you have to think about.
All the times you went on the stand and sold people out in front of their babies' mothers, their grandmothers, their cousins. People got deported. People did 30 years, Higgins. How long you been on the force? You've been locking people up for a long time, Higgins. So when you walk out of another cop's house who actually is another cop who locks people up and catches fugitives, you walk out and you don't look around? You don't look around, Higgins?
Bet your ass is looking around now.
Oh, man.
Yo, man.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I think we're getting a call from the flight deck, bro, from the tower now, bro. That is wild style, bro.
That shit crazy.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is big crazy. He definitely looking around right now, brother.
Yeah, he's looking right at us. What's up, Higgins? What's up, buddy?
What was that feeling when you drove by there, man?
Man, just driving by there was crazy. You know, you got all these neighbors that were very close by, and it's just like, I don't understand their loyalty to the family. You know, an officer died on this man's lawn, or you know, he was murdered on this Brian Albert's
Hey man,
lawn.
what's up, guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
And it's just like, it's crazy because that house, we, you know, across the street, that was the chief, wasn't it? Or chief of what was it, the fight? I forget now exactly who it was. Been so long, so much shit. Who was that across the street that lived there? That said they had a doorbell camera, the dash cam, something.
He was a cop.
Another
Obviously,
cop.
the security guard at Seaside. Nah, John Trot, you're wrong
Nah,
about that, buddy.
you're wrong. You're wrong.
You wrong.
You wrong.
You wrong, buddy.
Nah,
dead.
man, that's it. The security guy.
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Hey man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like, you know, put it out there that you
sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
You wrong. You wrong.
Crazy, man. And you know, the crazy part about it is Karen Reed never spoke about Higgins, right?
No.
She never said a word about Higgins, right?
Never said a word.
But you know, we talked about it so much. It's talk about speaking things into existence. We talked about it so much. People were like, you know, why do you guys go at Karen this way? She don't need to say nothing else. She needs to talk to her lawyers and all this other stuff. And we're like, yeah, you know, but what about the sound bites? They're gonna use them sound bites against her in court, and this and that. And
no, they're not.
Oh no, they're not. And she was in the car with him, and she might have heard something, and you know, and the phone calls and how small the Waterfall video is. But you know what? What we did was how big this phone call is. I just don't want to make it seem like
you can't overlook it.
Can't overlook it because look, we got this phone call to Karen, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time.
Higgins, like what they think. So that was Higgins, right? Yeah. Oh, here they come. Oh wait, no, I had it right. I had it right the first time. Good morning, guys. What'd you think of Higgins on the J.F.K. show last night? Did you guys hear Higgins? He said he's a decorated dude.
We love you.
Like that means anything, she says. Decorated dude. We're gonna decorate him like a Christmas tree. Put some ornaments on him. A decorated dude. That was Higgins. They agree. That was Higgins. That was Higgins, man. That was Higgins. All right. So anyway, decorated dude. There it is. Decorated dude.
We love you.
Like that means anything, she said.
We love you. We love you.
We got it to Karen, man.
What'd you think of Higgins on the J.F.K. show last night? Did you guys hear Higgins? He said he's a decorated dude.
Uncle Al.
Like that means anything, she said.
And this is the point. So if you're on the replay crew, we love you too.
Replay?
We've been going now for 53 minutes. So to touch back, we were saying this is the perfect way to bring Higgins up again, for Karen to bring Higgins up. This is the first time ever she spoke on Higgins. It was brief. She said like that means anything, but we never heard her say anything about Higgins. Higgins said a lot about her in the testimony, but we never heard her say anything about Higgins or what she thinks about Higgins, or does she think he has anything to do with it? But it got brought to her. Keep in mind, Higgins called. He lied about his name, right, Higgins? Mm-hmm. Karen said, what does that even mean? Don't you love Karen Higgins?
Right.
You wanted a relationship with her. She said, like, that means anything. Once again, she ain't fucking with you, Higgins.
She just straight, in front of, like, that means anything. Basically, Higgins, it don't matter if you're decorated or if you step in shit. It don't matter.
You know? And it's a perfect way for her to say, hey, you know, I'm just out here going through all these emotions. Well, these people are calling up YouTube shows. They want to talk about me, saying that I'm setting things up through social media. These people are calling social media that are witnesses in a murder trial, excuse me, ATF agents, they were there. They're calling up lying. Why are they lying after someone brought up a point of the Waterfall video, the space? Why is he so scared? Why is he worried about Seaside? You've seen us in the Galleria. You've seen James, Santa Claus. You've seen us there. Why? It touched him. Because in the end, it all comes back to him. The 11:32 call, well, the 11:58, are you coming here? The testimony, I didn't say goodbye to anybody. The 12:20 text, you coming here, like I said. In the 11:45 a.m. text, John died. You were talking to Karen behind John's back. You never told the chief. You never told anybody, hey, by the way, I was talking to his girl behind his back. Or I know his girl. I could bring her in for questioning. Or I was with him the night before. You said on the stand you didn't think that was important. That's what you said, Higgins. And you know that triggered all that in your mind. That fuck. What am I going to do? So you made a phone call. And the funny thing about it is, Higgins, you thought you could pull a fast one and get away with that shit. So if you think you could pull a fast one and get away with that, what else do you think you could get away with? And that is, we talking about the smooth landing from 39,000, taking it down to 1,000, landing gear down, smooth landing where Karen could actually bring up Higgins and say, look what this guy been up to. The same guy who was the one who started some shit at the Waterfall. Now, she doesn't know exactly what happened either, right? She just knows she didn't hit him.
Oh.
She seen him go in the house. She knows Higgins was there. She don't know exactly everything, but she knows she didn't hit him.
And didn't she leave the Waterfall, Jay, before he was throwing up his hands? Wasn't she already out? She was still in there? Oh, yeah. There was that. She was talking to Karina. You're right.
She left when this dude, when
Chris A was
still yapping.
But that's another thing. Like, for people that say everything was cool, then why the hell did Chris A grab his shirt like that? Who does that if everything's cool? What was he saying? I got the bill. Don't worry. Come on, man.
Actually seeing how they drove from.
So it's a quick ride?
It's a fast ride, man. I got it in my Waze. Same application app that John O'Keefe used. It's only a 5-minute ride from the Waterfall to Fairview.
So what was so confusing about
Exactly.
Well, that 40-second conversation and then the 36-second conversation?
Right.
Turn left on Fairview Road.
Ooh. Turn left on Fairview. Yeah.
Turn left on Fairview.
No one's seen him on the lawn.
Right there. You kidding me?
Between the lines. Yeah. What?
That's crazy.
I know you feeling hurt. Your mind flipped. That was a moment
So,
in time.
we're pulling into the driveway right now.
I seen your car
34 Fairview. Here we are.
Turbulence.
Liquor had me blinded. I know about your issues, you're not feeling well. What you going through, girl, is a living hell. Sometimes I bug out, I just flip and yell. Just come out tonight, we can sip and chill. I know about that night at the Pats game. You was real comfortable, and that's lame. When I bring it up, huh? You act strange, that's okay. I ain't saying no names. Glad you pulled up, though. We can take it.
Higgins, you didn't see John?
Relax. I told you before that girl, see, that's
Like our
my
man
ex.
B said, you could see a tennis ball.
What you read in text, it's me and
Yo,
you right
the other
now.
thing,
Don't be
I don't know if you can see it, but that fence, right? It opens up like barn doors. So if me and JFK wanted to, we could have walked down the yard to where the fence is, where that bush is, and then it opens up like barn doors enough for a car to go in. So it looks like it's just a fence with a little gate, but it's not. It's a fence with barn doors. So remember that too. I mean,
R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe.
That's the hydrant. Someone asked where the hydrant is. The hydrant's way up.
Yep. Hydrant's right there.
We gonna be slowed in, so let's start the fights. I know you wanna talk, girl, but not tonight. Got a text by C, he at the other spot. He there with his brother in that other car. JM over there.
34 Fairview's right here on the left, right?
Let's head over there, see what they talking about.
Boom.
And you notice how many cars drove by us too. It's a busy street, right, James?
It's a cut through. You know, they use that street to cut through, maybe to get into town or get to the other side of,
or the main drag to get onto 95.
Yep. Definitely.
We're pulling in. So nobody's seen anything on this line, you mean to tell me? Haven't seen nothing?
We pulled in like we lived there. Didn't we? We pulled in like we lived there, bro.
Take a look at that for a second. You're sitting in the car. This is I'm in the car right now.
Yep.
I'm pulling out the driveway. I'm looking out. I gotta look around when you pull out. It's a busy street, right, James?
Keep in mind too, it was cold that night. You start your car, you're letting it warm up, you know, you're doing.
Yeah.
Nobody said that. You let the car warm up.
Yeah, it was freezing that night. And you know, you gotta defrost the windows.
You gotta defrost the windows. You're looking around. Put your seatbelt. Listen, right there where you are. You grab your seatbelt. Oh shit, is that John?
Oh, but someone said it was a blob, right?
It was a blob. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's my vision of the yard. Matty M on the backup. That's the vision. Jem McCabe. That's the vision. Nagel. That's the vision.
That's the vision. Brian Higgins, that's the vision.
The other woman that was in the back seat, forget her name. I think her name's Sarah or something. What's her name? The other woman that was there with the Nagel girl.
Oh,
yeah. Then you got Brian A's daughter and Tristan.
Yeah.
You guys all left. Nobody seen John O'Keefe there. Well, I know why you guys didn't see him. You know why? Because he wasn't there.
Because he was not there.
Right, Higgins? What's that, Higgins?
What'd you say, Higgins?
What you say, Higgins?
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What up?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
Yeah, man, we're just out here hustling.
You know.
We're just making sure the story's right, and making sure there's no nuances and shit. We went by there, and there's no way he could have been on the lawn, and there's no way you wasn't talking to him at Waterfall. And we talked to your boy Seaside at the Cambridgeside Galleria because we were looking for Santa, but we bumped into Seaside.
Right.
And we put it all together, and we realized one thing.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes.
Huh?
Decorated dudes. And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to put it out there that you
sound like Higgins, bro. You had the chance right there, Higgins, to be like, this is Higgins. Why didn't you just call in and say it's Brian Higgins? I don't understand. Right. Higgins, you're home right now. I don't understand. What does Brian A think about that? Your whole little clique.
That's what I was gonna say to next is Brian A must be loose right now, thinking
loose.
Oh shit, because now it's like you got co-defendants in this. Well, I guess they're not really co-defendants, but they're both witnesses to a murder. But they could be co-defendants. The feds could come in and charge them for this murder, and then they will be co-defendants. And Brian Higgins is gonna make that deal before anybody. That's
no matter how you try, no matter how hard you try with Karen, bro. Here's what she thinks about you, bro.
Decorated dude. We're gonna decorate him like a Christmas tree. J.F.K. show last night. You guys hear Higgins? He said he's a decorated dude.
We love you.
Like J.F.K. show last night. Did you guys hear Higgins? He said he's a decorated dude.
We love you.
Higgins, she's smiling. I don't think she's too worried, Higgins. I mean, when you're not guilty, you could smile, Higgins, but she's not calling up the shows. We haven't seen Karen get on social media. She tried to do it big, and the sound bites came back because the media spin shit, and maybe that was the issue. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. When she went on these shows, she was better off coming on a JFK, a Turtle Boy, a Young Jerks, because we wouldn't spin things out of control. We would keep the context correct. These shows, the big media companies, they love to spin shit. They're not interested in the truth.
No.
They're interested in the fucking spin.
The spinning the money. It's like Wheel of Fortune.
But see, you didn't go on any of them shows. Where was you on Dateline? Where was you on 2020, Higgins?
Right.
Your story would be the same, right? And that's what you're scared of, because the book's going to come out, the movie's going to come out, the new trial's going to come out, the feds are watching. You said you didn't say goodbye to anyone.
That's a bold-faced lie, man.
Karen, how do you feel about Higgins?
Good morning, guys.
Yannetti, what up? Yannetti, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, Higgins on the JFK
The JFK show, James Jackson.
show last night. Did you guys hear Higgins? He said he's a decorated dude.
We love you.
Like that means anything.
Like that means anything.
Damn, Higgins.
You can't catch a break with Karen Higgins. She want nothing. She didn't want anything to do with you, man.
Hello? Who's this? Who is it?
Who?
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Oh, hey.
A decorated dude lying to us. Why are you lying to us?
I know.
You're a decorated dude, buddy. Why the fuck are you lying to me and James for? Does it look like we care?
Does it look like we give a fuck?
You should have called in and just said what was going on. You should have told your side of the story. We were here for it. Everybody in the chat was here for it. We would have loved to hear it.
Yeah,
but see,
they
that's
got
the problem,
1,000 people
Higgins.
in the chat right now that want to know, Higgins.
Is there a side, though? Is there a spin? See, that's the thing, Higgins. There's no spin. There's no spin.
There's no spin.
All you could do is throw delusional accountability on this woman.
Yeah.
All you could do is say you're a decorated dude. Like that means anything, just like Karen said. That's delusional accountability. We're decorated dudes. We would never do this.
No.
Well, you're lying, Higgins. Right, Higgins? Yeah. Seaside knows.
Yeah.
Seaside knows.
Seaside knows.
I'll take him back to the waterfall.
Let's go.
Higgins, this is what it really looks like in the waterfall, buddy. You could sit there and act like it looks like something different. And you could sit there in front like it's a different type of thing, but we know what it is, Higgins. We were there. We know how it went down.
Now you can hear everything I'm saying to you right now, right?
Yeah, and you whispering too.
I'm gonna scream real quick.
What you just say right there, James?
And you whispering too.
That's what it really looked like, right, Higgins?
2 tables apart, and I could hear everything he's saying whispering.
That's what it really looked like in there, Higgins, in real time, Higgins, in 4K. That's what it looked like.
Not fisheye.
Not
4K.
fisheye. I asked James a question. I said, James, can you hear me? And James answered.
Now you can hear everything I'm saying to you right now, right?
Yeah, and you whispering too.
I'm gonna scream real quick, okay? I'm gonna be pretty loud.
Higgins, I'm gonna be pretty loud. You ready, Higgins? Everybody's seen you, Higgins. You just hope this video doesn't come out and jog people's memory. Like, damn, that's what I thought they were just playing. But now come to think about it, they wasn't. It happens like that sometimes, right, James?
Yeah. Sure does it. Especially when you're messing with someone's girl. When you're playing games like that.
Hey!
Oh, look at that, Higgins. JFK I'm you, Higgins. And James,
John O'Keefe, R.I.P.
look at that. Higgins, that's what it really looked like, right, Higgins?
Wow. How close it is.
Let's take some super chats. Take us some super chats, people. Anybody that left a super chat, we're gonna go through it right now. Melanie gifted 5 memberships. I gotta know. Do you think that he went to the funeral in NYC? We don't know. We're gonna put this up. First time chat, a long time listener. Much love from Phoenix. Thank you, Tara Ellis. Madeline Wags. What up with Brian Albert grabbing Higgins' butt on video and like to hugging him from behind? What you gotta say about that, James?
I don't know. I guess that's that Canton shit. That's that weird shit.
Perfect. Hank Brennan has too many pencils. Yeah, he does. He's a Maple with the super sticker. Scooter with the 199. Thank you, Scooter. What type of scooter is it? Is it a Honda Elite? Honda Spree? Vespa?
A little Vespa.
Kevin from Boston was implicating a Kevin. True indeed. That's interesting, right? That could be a code. We could get into that too. If it wasn't Higgins, would the actual Steve from Boston say something? Wouldn't the actual Steve from Boston say something? If it wasn't Higgins, wouldn't the actual Steve from Boston say something? You talking about Steve Scanlon?
No, like she's saying it, or he or she is. I think they're saying like if it was a guy named Steve from South or Kevin, or they said Steve.
Yeah, buddy, you're a little lost, but that's okay. You're a little jet lagged.
All right. Yeah, no, but you
I
know,
think she's talking about Steve Scanlon.
well,
Is that who you're talking about? Rose D. BH was triggered by the Waterfall reenactment in Seaside. Indeed, Rose D.
exactly,
I mean,
Rose
you
D.
see it right here.
Yeah.
You see it right here.
Yeah, she
That
said
was
I
definitely
meant
Higgins.
to say Kevin, she said. So I was the jet lag.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Don't take it too personal. I'm just playing
No,
with
no,
you.
no, I know. I'm saying so this is what she was saying about that, and it kind of makes sense. If it was Kevin from South Boston, he would have stayed on the phone. He would have
Right, of
continued.
course.
Yeah, you know. So that's what
It was
I
Higgins,
got.
period. We all know it's Higgins.
Yeah,
We all
point
know
blank.
we knew it from the jump. Like I told you, all the work that you see we did right here in the when we was in the Galleria, we were hot, right? It was like we had
Oh
stolen
man, yeah.
polo gooses in the bag. Let's touch upon that right there, how hot we was in the Galleria. But let me get through these super chats real quick. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
James talk about how hot we was.
I'll tell you, it's funny because it would go ahead.
James and JFK are the real decorated dudes. You're damn right we are. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But all ego to the side, man. We just here trying to show people common sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to
Appreciate
push.
that.
You know what I mean? Higgins. You know what it is. We're regular guys. You know what it is, Higgins. You know everything about us. You know my real name. You know James's real name. You know everything about us. We don't want no smoke with you or none of your ATF boys. Leave them motherfuckers over there. But you know deep down inside, this comes down to one thing, Higgins. It comes down to you. And if they separate the trials, they're gonna put it all on you. You're the one that had the more motive than everybody else. You the one that was talking to Karen. Even Karen, she was loose with it. She said like a decorated dude, like that means anything. Basically, she's saying you're a clown.
Yeah, she was.
Think about it. And you know that hurts you, Higgins, because she's not even sticking up for you. I'm not saying that she should. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. No,
We're not
no.
saying that she should stick up for you at all, but she ain't got no love for you. And that's the first time. Let's see what happened with this video. This video that you're watching, James Jackson is John O'Keefe. J.F.K. is playing Brian Higgins. This video right here made an actual suspect, right? Disclaimer. Speculation.
Speculation.
Right? A potential suspect.
Become
right?
unhinged.
Come unhinged and make a phone call. And it also took the defendant, which we know that she's not the real defendant, people. Disclaimer. But the person who's being charged with this crime, talk about the person who allegedly or potentially could have done it. That has been left out. You never heard once Karen say anything about this dude. But we did hear her walk on the stairs and says, ah, man, like that means anything. Kind of saying like, man, that dude's been telling me lies from day motherfucking one.
Yep.
The weed whacker girl, right, Higgins? You gave her the fucking nickname. You was in
Stripped her
Market Basket.
accountability. Yeah.
You was in Market Basket with her, right? You told her that you could get the lemon donuts on EBT.
That's what he was doing too. Oh,
Thanks,
well, let me
behind the-
get that. I'll get it on my EBT.
We also heard you get your hair cut a lot, too, out there on the Cambridge Method line. You like to keep that fade tight, right, Higgins? You put the secret sauce in the bed. You're feeling yourself nowadays, huh, Higgy?
Higgy.
JFK and James's chat is awesome. They are making me laugh. Thanks for all you do. We appreciate you both shining your light on this injustice. Yes, indeed. Thank you, BLT. BLT the mod. Rose D. Which McAlbert will crack in 2025? Well, that's the thing. So now this is where it gets tricky, right? It's like we could sit there and say, thank you for all the super chats, people. I really appreciate it. Now you got 1,025 people in the room.
Yeah.
I need you guys to go to my video page. There's a premiere of a video called Back in the Days. Go like it. Go leave a comment. It's coming out. It's for all the mothers out there. If you're a mother, it doesn't matter if you're an older woman, if you have young kids or you have, kids in their teens or whatever it is, a grandmother. If you're a mother, this song's for you. For all my fellas that grew up without a dad or their dad just was on some scumbag shit, this song's for you. All my people out there that was caught up in the system, the struggle, that ever went through anything, this song's for you. It's premiering Christmas Day. Back in the Days. JFK, produced by Nasty. Go check that out. It's on the premiere. You're going to be redirected after this video. Thank you. But it gets real, right, James? Look.
Yeah.
That's what it really looked like, right, James?
Oh. Look at that.
This dude.
Look, Higgins, that's what it looks like on camera.
Oh, you? What's up? This fucking guy. I'm gonna kill him.
Come on, you coming?
In the parking lot. Come outside.
Oh, look at how close. Higgins.
Come outside. Come outside.
Look
Look
at
at
John.
that.
You were John O'Keefe. How'd you feel sitting there, James?
Man, it was like I said, it was a lot of emotion, like feeling just that's where John O'Keefe spent his last night, and just knowing that and then reenacting it and knowing how close it was and knowing Higgins lied about everything, and it was a lot of feeling going through me, man.
That's what it looked like, right, Higgins? That was the vibe. That's what you felt. You felt that vibe. That's how close it was. That video will make it seem like it was a lot further away, but it wasn't, Higgins.
Come outside.
Oh.
You can hear everything I'm saying to you right now, right?
Yeah, and you whispering too.
I want to scream.
And you whispering too.
That's the reason why after we played that video, make no mistake about it, people. After we played that video and we talked about the seaside, that's when we got this.
What's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
Thank you.
And when he said he appreciates what we do, I think he was alluding to that video. That we went there, we set up a tripod, we made a reenactment. And he was like, wow, that's pretty fucking good. Probably was like, hey, that's pretty good acting. That's exactly what the fuck happened.
Yo, for real. What's up, shorty? Yeah, man. It's that and Seaside. And the thing we was gonna talk about was Seaside. When we were there, we felt a little heat, right?
Okay, so thank you for taking me there. My co-pilot is telling me to put the flaps down. Currently flying at 36,000. So what happened was we went to the Galleria Mall. We was on a mission, and when we got to the Galleria, this was on 12. This is on 12/6. Yeah, this is on December 6th. Go run them tapes. So when we was at the Galleria, what happened, James? Talk to the people.
So we got there, as you guys saw. We were looking for see if there was Santa. We was looking for a Macy's. So there's no Santa Claus. There's no Macy's, and so then we got something to eat. We went over to the food court, and that's completely changed. So we ordered some food. Now, when we were eating, I looked over and we saw some decorated dudes, and then another couple other dudes hanging next to them that were in plain clothes, and you know, you could just tell the vibes of those kind of people. So it just felt uncomfortable. You know, me and JFK had nothing to worry about. We weren't doing anything, so we did our thing. As we went down to the mall, now we're in the middle of the mall. I went to go get us something to drink at CVS. Now I come out, all those same people are down the middle of the mall, like sitting directly across from standing. JFK was sitting down, just editing a video, and I come out of CVS and I'm thinking JFK is gonna think like I stole something because of the way these dudes were fucking right there again. I'm like, yo, what the? Like, we couldn't get rid of them. And then as soon as he walked by, one of them, he said, "No, you asked him first.
I said,
Can I
"Can I
ask you?
ask you?" I said, "Can I ask you a question?"
Can I ask you a question?" And he was like, he told everybody else, go ahead. I know these dudes. I know who you guys are. And then that was it right there. Boom. And then we just
So
started
first thing we
talking.
said was, "How do you know us?"
Yeah, how do you know us? And he
And he
said he
said, "I
watches the
watch your
show.
YouTube." So
Yep.
I said, "Okay, that's cool." And I said, "But before we go any further, which side you on?"
Yep.
And he said, "I'm on the Galleria side." And he goes, "Oh, by the way, Higgins is my boy, and I know everything about him." And I said, "Oh yeah, let's chat. Isn't that right, Higgins? Not today with the $50 purple chip. We're gonna take that purple chip. We're gonna put that shit on 24.
24.
We're gonna make that 1750, girl. Thank you so much. Not today. Not today for that 50 chip." He had a lot to say. What did he say about him?
Yeah, well, first you like you said, what side are you on? And his thing was straight up right away. It was no hesitation. Oh, she's innocent. She's definitely innocent. And we said that's what we believe too. And can you tell us why you think she's innocent? He's like, man, they did that dude in. I know how that dude gets down. He's a type of guy. You know, I think he even knew a little bit about Brian A too. He didn't know him, he didn't grow up with him like he grew up with Higgins, but he knew the type of dudes he were like, and you know, he knew people around them. But mostly we focused on Higgins, and you know, he just told us straight up,
We
dude's a
talked
piece of
about
shit.
Turtle Boy.
Yeah, talked about Turtle Boy. He thought that was bullshit with the cases he's going through and all that. And first of all, you know, he said he couldn't believe cops was even going at him for that, because in the city, I don't think that would fly. They wouldn't
Yeah,
waste their time.
he said that. He said if this was in a different county, that
Yeah,
shit wouldn't have happened.
yeah, this shit wouldn't have happened with Turtle Boy. But you know, so he just basically told Higgins like, you need to own up to some shit, man. That's, you know, you guys did him dirty, like we said, they did you dirty, John. And you know, then my question to him was, why do you think nobody's showing up? No other police is showing up. I mean, you know, a lot of police say that they believe Karen's innocent, but why aren't they showing up? And they don't have to show up in uniform. They can just show up in plain clothes, just support John's family or whatever, or support Karen and John's family at the same time. I mean,
Hold on
that's
one
the type.
second. Sorry, James. I just
Yeah.
dropped the link in the chat. I need everybody to hit that link real quick. Tap that link and go like that video. Tap that link and go like that video. I'm going to do that again on a James Jackson video, and I need you to tap that link and like this James Jackson video. Go ahead, tap that link right now. You got 1,000 people. If I can get at least 200 of you guys to go over there and tap that link, like that video. Also, I'm going to put James Jackson on BLT. Can we put James Jackson YouTube up in here and have them tap that and go sub up? Tap that, go sub up to James Jackson, my guy James Jackson. Let me blow him up real quick. Go ahead, James. Keep talking. My bad, brother. I just had a control.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So where was I going with that? How?
Right here, James Jackson, JMAES, Jackson, JKSN, Jackson, James Amaral Jr. on the Cash App, James Amaral Jr., James dash Amaral dash 5 on the Venmo. And on the Venmo, it's JFK Show Off. If anybody wants to hit the Venmo, JFK Show Off, or James dash Amaral dash 5 on the Venmo, might check to the gauze. Is this thing on? What were you saying? Let me pick it up where you left off. You were saying that he kind of knew Brian A little bit.
Oh yeah.
The type of dude Brian A was, and he didn't think Turtle Boy should have been arrested if it was in that county, if it was in Suffolk County or Essex County. I think in Middlesex County they still would have went at Turtle Boy, but I think if it was Essex or Suffolk, nah.
No.
Because Essex County got Lawrence and Lynn, and Suffolk got Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan, East Boston, Revere, and Chelsea. So I doubt they would have fucking chased after him,
Yeah, and the thing too, just to touch on that real quick, and it's it seems like they just singling him out. They're singling TB out because they're trying to tie him with this case and put it together with this case, and I don't know. I just think, like we said,
they're
that
just
wouldn't
not.
happen.
They're mad at him because he outed this case. He had
Right.
power. He turned around and it took a life of its own. It's like it is what it is. Like people, they
As
say
it
it's
should.
as it should. It's not.
As it should.
It's like this. Do you want to buy the shitty weed or do you want to buy the good weed? You know what I mean? Like you smoke it, you know what it is. If I got that shitty weed, you want to continue to deal with the bullshit, that's on you. But once you puff that good shit, you ain't gonna want that corny shit no more. And he came through with the truth, man. And he came through like, listen, this is what's really going on. Don't smoke on or toke on that shit. Take a hit of this. And everybody took a hit and was illuminated and said, oh man, this is real. And then everybody joined together as a community and said, fuck the police. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
We like some of the police, not all the police, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
They're mad at that. They don't like that. They don't like power. They don't like when people come together and go at them, especially Norfolk County. They didn't like that.
No.
And they knew what a shitty job they did. This wasn't even about Karen Reed or John O'Keefe to them. This was about their shitty police officers who didn't want to work that day. When we do these lives, I set up the videos, I chopped the videos, we went outside, we took flights, planes, went to Waterfall, went to Cambridge, got that phone call. We knew the energy we put into this project of coming in this Karen Reed game. We wanted to come in and be different. We wanted to entertain, we wanted to laugh, but we always wanted to keep on front line that you have a front row seat to corruption. This is not just about Karen Reed. Karen Reed starts the dialogue to everything. Whether it's probate court, whether it's probation, whether it's juveniles, whether it's mental health, whether it's babies' fathers who don't take care of their fucking kids, or babies' mothers who are no good, right? Whatever type of dialogue, it's the corruption, it's the circle, it's the cycle. This is what JFK, Justice for the Kids, that's what it's all about, the cycle. We can break these cycles. I'm a Gen X. James is a millennial. There's a lot of boomers in the house. We come from a vicious cycle. We come from a secret time. I ask my mother anything. Oh, that never happened. She wants to keep it a secret. With my kids, everything is what you want to know. I'm an open book. We can break these cycles. And that's what it is. This is old laws, old mentalities, catching people up. And Karen Reed got caught up in old law, in old jail, in old ways. And this is what we're dealing with. This is no different than when Whitey was running amok. This is no different what they did to Sean Ellis. This is no different what they did to probably I would say at least a third of dudes sitting right now in Norfolk. Well, Norfolk's closed, so it's Shirley Max. You know what I mean? So this is just a front row seat, and I'm not saying that. You gotta understand, like addiction, like there's a lot of people who ain't angels out there. They do crime. They go out there and they do dumb shit. There should be repercussion when you're doing crime, no question. But
Oh, I'm
the
sorry,
system,
Jay.
the system is rigid, and they'll catch you up and put you in that revolving door and spin your ass around and use you as a guinea pig. And that's exactly the mentality that Judge Canoni has. She doesn't see
Mm.
Karen Reed as a successful and things like that. She looks at her as someone who thinks it's a joke, and she wants to show her how dark it really is. Oh, you're wearing pink? Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm
Well, I'm
gonna
gonna shut the
light.
lights off. I'm gonna shut the
Yeah.
lights off in the courthouse. We're gonna make it real fucking dark and spooky. So that's what you're seeing.
Yo,
That's what you're seeing.
that's
So
what
that's what we represent.
that's exactly what we represent, and you know, it's dare I say, it's been going on for years, man. Look at, like we said, we go back to the Ellis trial, Sean Ellis. That was 93. You know,
The
and
year was 1993. Scott McGinnis. I saw her for decades, for sure. For sure.
yeah.
Scott McGinnis, for sure.
Someone said, James, oh, that's what I was talking about. Go back and finish what you were saying about the cops not showing up to support them. So
Oh yeah, yeah, my bad. Thanks for catching that. That's
yeah,
what he meant.
yeah, thank you. So so when I asked him that, he said basically what he was saying was like, you know, they kind of don't want to show up because they just don't want that.
No, that's not what he said.
No, he said it like.
You got to say exactly what he said, though.
All right,
He said that it's a command that, like it's something like a captain or a lieutenant, like told everybody you can't go.
Yeah, he
We're
said
not.
they could have been told to stand down.
Yeah.
But then he also said they could show up in plain clothes. But then I'm like, man, this shit's crazy that like all these people know she's innocent. He's like, what else? And then what did he say when I said that? A lot of innocent people in jail. And I said, yeah, there is. But it's just, you know, to put this on Karen. And then this is what he said. I said, to put this on Karen, he goes, let me tell you something with those interviews. I can tell by the type of person that Karen is. You can tell she could easily be talked into something she didn't do. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened in this situation.
He said that he knows for a fact, without going into detail, that he knows for a fact from experience with some people he knows that he's seen this happen. He's seen people get talked into things.
Yep. So, yeah.
Seaside, Higgins. Are we lying, Higgins? You seen
Higgins, you want to know anything else? Oh man. Go ahead, what you
I mean, you seen James, man. He was at the Galleria. We was there.
I was looking for you, Higgins.
We was looking for you. You seen who we were talking to. You seen what happened, how it worked out.
Yeah,
you seen James. Look at James, man. We was out there. We were looking for Santa.
Yeah, it worked out perfect.
So you sure Santa's on break? You're kidding.
Santa's not here.
He wants me.
He said that, Seaside.
You guys are joking with us. We came here because now we're trying to get the kids here, man. That's probably why the mall's so dead. It's Christmas time. You guys don't have no Santa Claus for real? That's messed up, man. That's crazy. What about the kids? Sure, Santa's on break. You're kidding. Bro. He wants me. You got.
Look at how dead that mall
was. On break.
Now keep in mind, this was a Friday night at about 7 o'clock. Oh, a month before Christmas. Not even. What is it? It was the 6th, so it was what? 19 days out from Christmas? You think this mall would be jammed on a Friday?
Packed. It used to be.
This is a 3-story mall, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch when the camera pans, look at the escalator. There's not a soul on the escalator.
You're kidding. Bro.
Damn.
3 escalators, not one person on it.
Yo, you know, I didn't know this shit. You remember how they used to have like the big ornaments like that would hang from the like
Yeah.
the? I
Nothing.
don't
They
think
weren't
I
even
seen
playing
any.
Christmas music.
No.
We
Last
went. We went.
Christmas I
We
gave
went
you
there.
my heart.
We
That
went
shit.
there. We were about to go to the Celtics game, so
Mhm.
we went there to get our mind right real quick before we got the phone call and slide to North Station. North Station is probably about 7 minutes down the road. So we waiting for the phone call. We were just bugging out. We said, let's go catch the Christmas spirit. Maybe throw something in the bag, buy something for somebody, do the right thing.
Yeah.
You know. And there was no Christmas carols. There was no Santa Claus. There was no Macy's. They took that shit right out.
Unbelievable. No
Higgins,
Macy's.
you know Higgins, because you go there now. You be hanging out on Seaside. That's your
Go
little
to
down low
Cheesecake.
spot.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory.
Santa's not here.
You guys are joking with us. We came here because now we're trying to get the kids.
And that's how fucked up it is. You guys still got the Merry Christmas.
Right, man. That's probably why the mall's so dead. It's Christmas time.
Look
You
at
guys
that.
don't have no Santa Claus for real? That's messed up, man. That's crazy. What about the kids? All right. Enjoy your day, guys. I mean, I'll dress up as Santa if I have to. I mean,
Look at how dead that mall is, bro. There's 4 people in front of you, bro.
That's nuts.
Look at that mall.
Christmas is canceled in Cambridge.
Higgins, you know this. You know we stood out like a sore thumb over there, Higgins. You know who we ran into.
Apparently, they just don't believe in Santa Claus.
This is at 7 p.m. on a Friday night in Boston, basically Boston, Massachusetts. It's Cambridge, but whatever. This is where everybody from Boston would go to. You jump on the green line, get off at Leechmere. Is it still Leechmere? You get off at Leechmere.
Yeah, get off at Leechmere.
You know, right on the green line, downtown crossing. You're jumping right on the orange line to Park Street, jumping off right to the green line. How you doing? You know?
Boom, right there.
Shit. Yeah, right here is where Santa would be, but he's not here no more. He said since COVID. God, you guys want to take your picture? I mean, there's no Santa, but you can take it with me. If you want, you can sit on my...
Oh, shit.
Look at James. He's trying to find the Christmas spirit.
Couldn't find it.
James was trying to find the Christmas spirit. This poor guy goes inside here trying to find the Christmas spirit, and he couldn't find it. But Higgins found a lot about you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Step right up. Nah, we in Cambridge side Galleria looking for the polos. But yeah, we're just thinking about, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, Santa Claus.
Higgins, are we lying, Higgins? Come on, Higgins. You want to call in again tonight? Let's talk to the people real quick. Let's talk to the people, and then we'll get into some phone calls.
James, just Alex. Yeah, Alex is going in. She said I'm on her Amazon list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Check this shit out.
Right now, James Jackson, Fuckery Donuts is officially open. We appreciate everybody in the chat, all the support, all the members out there, all the boomers out there,
all the boomers,
everybody that showed us love. My mods, shout out BLT.
Oh, BLT.
BLT, you know you got that shout out. You know you got it. You got it.
We're watching us live.
Yeah,
and
we're
you're watching us
live. With you.
With you. So basically, we're in the future. We're explaining what happened before it even happened.
Right.
This is pretty cool.
This is actually great.
This is great.
This is like when we predicted the sound bites and all that shit.
Wait a minute, did we not predict the sound bites?
Yo, this is like kind of like something like that. But to get back, now I remember where we was at. You know, to have that overview of that spot. I mean, I was just talking to you, and I said, Jay, I feel like everybody can hear us, and we were whispering. We were talking like this, right?
Yeah, we were talking like
so,
this.
I mean, we got a couple right there. They can probably
hear us right now, and that's really no further than they were in the Waterfall.
Right, and it's just crazy to actually be there than to you know, we break it down, but to be there and break it down, now it just adds way more life to that video.
So we're live on the JFK channel right now. James Jackson. Fuckery Donuts is officially open. We appreciate everybody in the chat, all the support, all the members out there, all the boomers out there.
All the boomers.
Everybody that showed us love. My mods. Shout out BLT. We're watching us live.
Yeah,
and
we're
you're watching us.
live. With you.
With you. So basically, we're in the future. We're explaining
in
what
the
happened
fucking
before it
future.
even happened.
Right?
This is pretty cool.
This is actually great.
This is great.
This is like when we predicted the sound bites and all that shit.
Wait a minute, did we not predict the sound bites?
Yeah, this is like kind of like something like that. But to get back, now I remember where we was at. You know, to have that overview of that spot. I mean, I was just
Got a phone call from the tower, James.
It's Kevin.
Who?
Who is it? Oh, this guy.
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like, you know, put it out there that you
sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
You wrong.
Shit.
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
You know, we also we got some justice for John O'Keefe too. We took it worldwide, and we got this crazy fellow to say some things. Let's play that real quick. This was pretty cool too.
You know what I'm saying? It just brings something different. You know what I'm saying? Just a different type of vibe.
Oh,
They're
wow.
at that divide in their life, right? Or they just came home from jail or something. What would you
Check it out.
Life is going to be a lot different than when you went in. Even if you was in for a year or something, sometimes a year can be crazy different, you know what I'm saying, when you're coming back. But I would just say, man, just be patient with it. And I always remember there's another day. Look for your future. Think about your future. Don't make decisions now, you know what I'm saying, based off of what you want right now. You got to think about what you want most. Not what you want right now, what you want most. And just, you know, I would say keep God first in your life.
God first.
Help, you know what I'm saying? Help you stay grounded and stay motivated, knowing that God got a path for you as long as you do your best. You know what I'm saying? But definitely keep your head up as well.
So peace to Boston, Mass, and what's up, Paul?
Yeah, man. Justice for Officer John O'Keefe.
Yeah,
sure.
Justice for John O'Keefe. Free Karen Reed, you know.
What? What did he say?
Help you stay grounded and stay motivated, knowing that God got a path for you as long as you do your best. You know what I'm saying? But definitely keep your head up as well.
So peace to Boston, Mass, and what's up, Paul?
Yeah, man. Justice for Officer John O'Keefe.
Yeah, Justice for John O'Keefe. Free Karen Reed, you know.
Yes, Paul Wall, baby. John O'Keefe. We got your back, John O'Keefe. You know, we're not letting these fools get away, you know. You know, I did this song a little while back called Snake Bitten from John O's perspective. You remember that song, James?
Yep. That was a good song, man. A lot of people love this song. This is from John.
Read between the lines. Yeah. Why? I know you feeling hurt, your mind flipped. That was a moment in time, can't rewind it. I seen your call, can't talk, declined it. Said I was sorry, liquor had me blinded. I know about your issues, you're not feeling well. What you going through, girl, is a living hell. Sometimes I bug out, I just flip and yell. Just come out tonight, we can sip and chill. I know about that night at the Pats game. You was real comfortable, and that's lame. When I bring it up, you act strange. That's okay, I ain't saying no names. Glad you pulled up though, we can take your legs. I told you before, that girl, see, that's my ex. You gotta chill, can't believe what you read in text. It's me and you right now, don't be complex. Now it's fine food, proper pints. Storm coming through after 2, lots of white.
We gonna be snowed in, so let's start the fights. I know you wanna talk, girl, but not tonight. Got a text by C, he at the other spot. He there with his brother in that other cop. JM over there too, she just a soccer mom. Let's head over there, see what they talking about.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been snake bitten. Life keeps going by, please tell me why am I living? Poison in my mind, losing sight now with this blind vision. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been snake bitten.
Laying on this grass, I can hear the snakes. Wish you would've told me he was feeling so erased. When he sent you that text, seen the fear in your face. Then he texted me too, then you drove away. Don't chase waterfalls, read between lines. Keep a fair view, protect your mind all times. Call 911, officer down. Don't make a sound, there's an officer in the house. All I can feel is my phone vibrate. Wish you was here, not sitting at my place. Who let the dogs out? Someone closed the gate. It's cold where the broken face. Please, Lord, not today. Laying on this grass, I can hear the snakes. Wish you would've told me he was feeling the way. When he sent you that text, seen the fear in your face. Then he texted me too. Coming here, then you drove away.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been snake bitten. Life keeps going by, please tell me why am I living? Poison in my mind, losing sight now with this blind vision. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I
declined it, said I was sorry. Look at
Appreciate it, guys. I need everybody. I just dropped the link in the chat. It's James Jackson's video. He just did a live the other day. Go like that video. Everybody click on that link. I just put it up in the chat. Go like that link.
Appreciate it.
Click on it. Go like that James Jackson video. While you're there, subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed to JFK Show Off, subscribe over here. My Venmo is my Cash App is JFK Show Off, if anybody's wondering. And also my Venmo is the same. James Amaral Jr. with the Cash App. James dash in with the Venmo. You see it in the ticker on the bottom. Venmo JFK Show Off. Anybody wants to look out for their boy. And I appreciate all the super chats or any like, any love, or just the comments. I appreciate it. Okay with the Nas vibe. Damn it, JFK. I like you. Uncle Frank, huh? Well, I like you too, Uncle Frank. Yeah. Uncle Frank, you need to calm the fuck
down.
Yeah, for real. So, yeah, so let's open up the phone lines. We've been rocking for an hour and a half, and we're gonna open up the phone lines. James Jackson, you wanna talk, say anything before we open the phone lines? You wanna get something off your chest? Anything you want to talk to the people about?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I have court tomorrow, so I just been thinking I have a lot of shit on my mind. I gotta be up early for court.
Why do you have court tomorrow? Be clear.
So I have court tomorrow for my son, which was on Thanksgiving Day. I don't know if you've seen the live that JFK is talking about. Is that the live you redirected him to on that one? Or I have three lives.
Well, yeah, it's the newest one you got.
All right,
I think that live is the most aesthetic one, personally.
Yeah, well, so basically, before Thanksgiving, I did a live, all excited about going to my son's game, and I stayed there through the whole game by myself. I took an Uber there, and I was gonna take an Uber home, and then at the end of the game, my son's mom said some nonsense, and I just kind of just ignored her and kept going. And as I was walking, she said, yeah, all right, well, watch, I'm gonna have you arrested or you're going to jail, something like that. And I knew I knew I did nothing wrong, and I knew what the judge had told me before that, prior, that I could go to my son's game. So now I walk out of there and I see two cop cars pull in, and right away they just start asking me questions, and I asked if I was being detained. They said no. And so I start to walk away, but then, they told me, yeah, you are being detained. And then, make a long story short, I got arrested on Thanksgiving. And now I have to go back tomorrow and the judge is going to want to know why my kid's mother went and did this when I'm was granted to be able to see my son, be able to spend time with him, and I was told I could go to the football game. She wasn't at the last court date, so she didn't hear all that. So that she's gonna have some explaining to do, to say the least. But you know, it's still in the back of my head. It's just the family probate court is a very, very it's darker than regular court, because everybody there is just so upset, so angry. You know, emotions are high, feelings are high. It's Christmas time, you know, so it's just gonna be a tough day tomorrow. Hopefully everything works out. It should, you know. And also I had to put up. I had a $50K bond for my bail, which is 10% would be 5,000 cash. So I put that up right before Christmas. So hopefully, I'm just hoping that I get that back, you know. But other than that, everything is good, you know, on my end.
We let God take the wheel, right, James?
Absolutely. God's got us, and, you know, I let God take the wheel.
I mean, the fact that Higgins called in, right, Higgins, and it took exactly 22 seconds to expose your ass, and the main thing about your testimony is a 22-second phone call at 2 in the morning, just goes to show you God works in mysterious ways. He chose us for that, you know, Higgins, because we'll just keep bombing on you every chance we get, because we get calls all the time from guys like you, right, Higgins?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like, you know, put it out there that you
sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
You wrong. You wrong.
And that's exactly what happened. He put it in our hands. God took the wheel. We ended up at Cambridgeside Galleria after we shot a video that links up. It's in my premiere. You guys could check that out. The name of the song is called "Put It On." Excuse me. Back in the days, "Put It On My Mama." Great song. We shot the video, edited and directed by your man J.F.K. Showoff. My man James held me down, holding the camera. Out there freezing our asses off.
Yeah, it was cold as shit that day, bro.
And yeah, we wasn't ready for that day for sure. But we got it done, and it's coming out on Christmas. The song's dope, produced by Nasty. I'm excited about it because I like the song a lot. And yeah, right there, BLT with the back of the day. I appreciate that. But yeah, with that being said, what's up? Where's Uncle Frank, man? What's your real name, man? Is your name like? Hit us up, man. What's your real name? Who are you really? Uncle Frank, huh? That's an alias. What's her real name? You know her real name?
Nah,
Do we call
I'm
her
not
Frank?
sure. I know she got a Subaru. She said. She told me she got in the last chat. She had a Subaru. She said, "Remember?"
Nothing but blessings to Uncle Frank. She's going through some things too.
Francis is her real name.
Is it?
That's what someone said. I don't know, Francis. Maybe could be Tiffany. Someone said Tiffany.
You're live with JFK and James. I got this. Laura from Jersey, how you doing?
Can't hear.
I'm doing good.
What's happening?
Not much. I was just listening to James's story. Can he hear me?
He can hear you, yeah.
I can hear you.
Listen, James, you go in there tomorrow and you be nice and quiet. Yes, sir. No, sir. And make sure when you leave, you get everything in writing from that judge. Don't leave any stone unturned to protect yourself.
Right. She can't hear me. Just tell her I said thank you.
He said thank you. Definitely.
I'm gonna get that transcript. Yeah,
really,
for sure.
I've been there, done that. You need everything in writing. I'm down in Jersey, and they don't care about the BS down here with the family court. If it's not in writing, you're going to jail.
Let me ask you this: are you by Teterboro?
I was trying to disguise my voice.
You're by Oh, unable. We're gonna be
Stop it.
announcing. Oh man,
shit.
you buy Teeterboro. We got that Boomer Love, and you drive a Benz. I remember you.
You need to stop.
Nah, I don't need to stop.
Do you know if anybody handled that situation that we talked about yet?
What situation's that, sweetie?
You know, you don't act dumb with me. You know what I said the last time. I'm not saying it again.
I'm trying to think of the situation. Honestly, you got to give me some hint.
You are so full of yourself, man.
No, I'm not.
Oh
I'm
my
dead
God.
serious. Do you remember James?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yes, James remembers. Look at the smirk on his face.
Oh man, James. Oh wait a minute.
Oh wait, I think I remember now.
But are you the one that caught him with the light switch?
No, Judge.
No.
The Judge Canoni needs to get a.
I was the one that called
Judge
him to take care of Aunt Bev.
Aunt Bev. Yeah. Aunt Bev. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Aunt Bev, you want? Ask Higgins. Maybe Higgins put it on Bev.
The visual of that is not settled in my mind.
So why don't you tell the people? Why don't you tell the people what Aunt Bev needs again? Why don't you refresh the people?
Like I said last time, somebody needs to throw her down.
Ooh.
And go down and do what they have to do and get that evil poison out of that woman.
Ooh, is that what happens though when girls get crazy? You don't argue with them, you just lay them down. Is that what happens?
Well, you can't just.
I mean,
dude,
consensually. I'm just saying, is this what goes down?
Hog tie him.
That's what I heard on the streets.
Hold on a minute. We're gonna be unable. We ain't gonna be able to go to Teeterboro. Unable. We're gonna be in the house. We got turbulence on the call.
Shit.
Turbulence. Man. She said that's what I heard on the streets.
She said word on the streets.
That's what I heard on the streets. Shit. I mean, what do I know?
I hear you, man. I know. Talk sports. I feel you.
I hear that.
Laura, that's an awesome. That was an awesome take. So, Laura, what do you got to say to Higgins if he's listening?
Fuck him.
Oh, nice.
Right. There you go.
Fuck him. He's a dirty bird. You know what? It's all gonna come down to who's gonna talk first. The secretiveness ain't gonna last forever. I promise you. And let me just ask you a question. Why didn't any of these people that were at 34 go to his burial? Why didn't they go to the celebration of life that they had for him? None of them went.
It's a good question.
But you can go to New York. You can drive to New York, drink all day for another police officer that was killed that you don't even know.
Another decorated dude.
Yeah, it's wild.
Weird, right?
That's wild, Laura. You're right. That's a great point.
It's a very good point.
Seriously, he was found on your lawn. You don't go and pay some respects to that man?
Indeed, Laura. Well, Laura,
yeah.
I appreciate the phone call and appreciate the advice to James, and he's going to be all right for sure. And look forward to hearing from you soon.
He's definitely going to. Yeah, he's definitely going to be all right. Like I said, nice and easy with the judge because judges don't like that BS, and don't leave anything unwritten.
No,
you're going to be fine. Stay away from that woman.
Exactly. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas,
all right,
sweetheart.
Merry Christmas.
All right,
Merry Christmas.
Peace.
Bye.
Laura, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Laura.
You're live with J.F.K. and James Jackson.
Not that Kevin from South Boston.
Is this Kevin from South Boston? Who's this?
Not that Kevin from South Boston.
Oh,
I
man.
know, right? It's wild for the night. What's happening?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. We got
Hi, J.F.K.
Hold on one second. We got an unknown. We got an unknown call. Hold on one second. Let me answer this.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
Call from Beth.
Oh, it's Beth. Shit.
To accept, press
Beth,
1.
I'm gonna hit
to send a voicemail.
I got someone
press
on the other
2.
line. Beth, call back. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Beth, give us a call back in 5 minutes. Beth, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I take the unknown calls now because last time that's what Higgins was doing. He was blowing me up on the unknown. and I finally took it. I usually don't take the unknown calls, but I did it and I got that. So I want to take any unknown call. So be clear, disclaimer, Beth, I didn't hang up on you. I just got to take this call. Call me back in 5 minutes.
She's
Go ahead.
calling now.
Okay, I just want to say hi, J.F.K. Hi, James.
Hello.
And the biggest hello for Kevin from South Boston.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely.
Okay, I got that you guys checking all the videos. That makes a lot of sense. But I want you guys focus on the video when Bukaki was on a stand and they doing the Sally Port. Before the car pull in, the snow on the floor on the Sally Port is exactly the same shape as Karen Reed.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's exactly the same shape before, because we all, and I hope the defense brings chief referee back on, or not back, but she never been on the stand. But I wanted that woman be on the stand because she's the one that provides that video to Tali. And I wanted them pressure her. Who took all that, put it on that DVD, whatever shit that they put it on, and gave it to Tali? They need to focus on that. Take a look. If you look on the Sally Port before the car in, the snow is exactly the same shape as the car when the car pull in.
You're saying it's the same shape as Karen Reed?
Yeah, I don't understand this.
Yes.
What do you mean? Like, why would it be the same shape
Like,
with her?
You know, like no, not the same shape. Like, do you know when you have snow in your car and you go and you grab your broom and you take and the snow fall on the ground?
Yeah.
On the Sally Port, before they show Karen Reed's car on the Sally Port, it's a snow drop on the floor before the car pull in.
Yeah, there was
That's
already
the
snow on
video
the
that showed the
ground.
court.
Right.
And what's your point, though?
Yeah.
No, I want to know why they give that video missing all the times, and why we have the snow on the ground before the car is even there.
There could have been another car. They pull in and out all day.
You don't
Transportation. I get it. Trust me. I know transportation.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. Okay, sweetie.
Okay, thank you.
All right, nothing but love, girl. You're live with
D from Cape Cod.
You're live with JFK and James Jackson.
Hi, this is D from Cape Cod. I called the other day.
What up, D from Cape Cod? Any great whites out there you see there, or what? What's going on?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Stay out the surf, especially when them seals are lurking. What's happening?
Right. So I want to talk about the Sally Port a little bit. Did you watch the video of when there was a woman that walked into the Sally Port, and then within like 3 seconds, she looked, saw someone messing with someone at the taillight, and then turned around and walked right out the door again?
I didn't
Do you
see
remember
that.
seeing that?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see that. I probably did see it, but I don't remember it like right off the rip. I'm gonna have to go back and check it.
There was a chick that walked in. So they were at the back of the Sally Port. It was like Proctor and Buchanan were over by the taillight that they destroyed. And you can see a woman walked in, like looked like she saw a ghost, turned around, beat feet, and walked right back out. And it's like, I'd love to know who that woman was and what she saw.
So yeah, we don't know who that woman is for sure. There was no woman in this
Yeah,
case.
exactly.
Why don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you ask Higgins? He's watching right now. You can ask him.
Yeah, seriously. Like, that is so suspect. Like, whoever that chick is saw something that she didn't like and left. You know what I mean?
That's wild.
In the video.
It was really crazy. You'll have to go back and look at it and just tell me what you think, like, in the future. You know what I mean? Like, see what your thoughts on that, because it was the craziest thing. It's like she walked in, looked real quick, turned around and left. Like, she like saw something she didn't want to see and left.
Well, you know, if someone got the time, they could go through Canton and see what certain police officers around. You know what I mean?
And who was it Helena Rafferty? I mean, I have no idea, but it was definitely a girl. She definitely walked in. She saw something going on, and she was out of there in like 2.2 seconds. Yeah, so
Okay.
that was interesting. Yeah,
Definitely. I'm
so
gonna
just
check that out. Appreciate the call for sure.
yeah, check that out, and just like I'd like to like reflect on that in the future, just to see what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, definitely will. I appreciate the call, Laura.
All right, you're welcome. I'll talk to you next time.
Absolutely. You know it.
Peace.
Peace and
Have
love.
a great night.
Yep.
You too.
Laura from the Cape, High Town.
Jay, there was also a video. The video at Sallyport, there was a time frame where it skipped, like from 5:44 to 5:46. So there
Yeah.
was like a
There's so
minute.
many. Yeah, there's so many inconsistency with that video. It's so ugly, that video. It's a shit show when you look at that video. You know what I mean? It's Higgins
It's a
was
shit.
there.
The whole case.
Higgins was like, "Oh no, I had nothing to do with it. I was just, I was there. I was in the police station, but I was eating donuts." And he probably was in that Lexus before.
Call from
Josie.
You're live with JFK and James Jackson.
Hey, you guys. How are you guys doing?
Nothing much. We're currently in a stolen 88 IROC C going down the Lynn Mass Road. What's happening?
There's turbulence. There's turbulence.
Yeah, there's turbulence.
Hang on to your seat.
There's turbulence.
Hang
You
on
got
to
your seat?
seat.
Yes. What's up, Josie?
Oh, wow, man. Well, first I wanted to tell you that I think Higgins was pleading for you guys to clear his name when this is all over. I think he wants you. I think he likes you both. I think he watches your show. He could have been anywhere in the world, but he was there with you guys.
Absolutely.
He called your show.
Hold on a minute. I got to take it back up to 39.
He could have been anywhere in the world.
Higgins, calm the fuck down.
Right, but he was here with us.
Okay, but then not only that, I think that he was, there's a couple of hints there on his call, but the fact that he called you guys is such a blessing. I mean, I don't know if you guys see it or feel it, but it's such a freaking blessing in many ways. But talking about the girl that called about the Sallyport a few minutes ago, that it was like a little confusing what she was trying to say.
Yeah.
I thought about the same thing. And what she was trying to say was there was already a trace of snow at the Sallyport prior to the Lexus being brought in. Almost like the Lexus, and it matched the Lexus size and length. Almost like if the Lexus had already been in and had been taken out, and then it was brought back in again. Does it make any sense?
Oh, that's what she meant.
That's what she was trying to say.
Yeah, he got it up right now. Yeah, I see it. He got it. James got it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said.
I can't hear him. I can't hear James.
Yeah, you can't hear him, but he's just showing the picture of the Sallyport. But
okay.
Yeah, she said Karen Reed, so we're thinking the person, not the truck. Okay, she meant the truck.
No, and I noticed that too. Like the exact sort of like trace of snow was in the exact place where they put the Lexus. But if the Lexus wasn't there and they just brought the Lexus, how come you have the trace of snow on the same place and the same perimeter that the Lexus is? It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. No, you're right. They probably.
But then we all know.
Well, they could have backed something up. They could have had another car, though, right? I mean, there could have been another car. But listen, I don't trust none of these police. It's probably something dirty.
I don't
you know
either.
what I mean? So I mean, it's probably they probably had it in there, messed with it, and then said, "Hey, we got to back it." Who knows? Maybe they took it for a joyride.
Who knows?
Right.
Maybe they were doing.
Maybe
they were doing fucking donuts in the schoolyard.
Dave doing donuts.
39,000 feet.
They were 39,000. Who knows? You know what I mean? You know, shit.
The other thing that I was going to tell you is the other day you were talking about something that happened back in the 90s with this guy that was driving a Standard H and let go of the clutch, remember?
Yes, indeed. Yep.
I think I know who that person is, but I'm going to send you an email on that, okay?
Yeah, for sure. Where you from, by the way?
I think that's going to give it out if I tell you. My parents are still in the DR.
But are you from what county are you from? Let me what county are you from?
Oh my God, you don't recognize? I'm in South Carolina, James.
Oh,
I'm the one that says that. Yeah.
Okay, you in
I'm
South
next
Carolina.
door to you.
Oh, you next door to me. Okay, so how do you know? How would you know them people? Though? You know someone from the DR? You saying?
Yeah, I think I know the family of those people back in the 90s.
Oh
When you
wow.
started talking about what happened, yep, it sounded exactly like I heard about that. I heard about that. That was I was gonna say 89, 91, I
Nah,
think.
nah, it was 1995. Not, I think it was the end of 94, beginning of 95.
Okay, then it may be something different.
Yeah, no,
But
but it's
when you
possible.
started, yeah, it is
Y-
possible.
I
But
mean, that
I'll
type of
shoot you
shit,
an
that
email on
type of,
that.
not for nothing. Them Dominicans,
It is,
man, they were out there hustling. So they had
yeah.
the stick up boys were on them, because they were out there flossing and
Well,
them Celica 1.8s, and them Crescenters.
I remember because in those days, my parents have been there. They refused to retire up here, so they have been living there since forever, and the rumors got to us. So if they thought it was somebody or something happened, they would always let us know because we were all over the place. I happened to be in South Carolina for the last 10 years, but
Mm,
I've been in Boston, I've been in DC, I was in Vienna, I was all over the place.
indeed.
So, but hey, tell James that I wish him all the luck tomorrow. I kept asking if he was going to go there alone or if he was going to have somebody else go with him, just out of
Yeah, I had
curiosity. I would
someone.
recommend that he brings somebody with him, a
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
nature
he
friend
somebody
of
just
yours
close.
and I.
he just answered you and he said, yeah, he got someone rolling with him.
Okay, cool, cool. I'll be praying
Thank
for
you.
him for sure. And you all.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Okay?
Josie, I appreciate the phone call. Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Absolutely. You too. You
Uh,
too. Bye, you both.
all
Be
right, one
careful.
love.
Bye.
Absolutely,
All right.
one love. Nice phone
Call
call.
from
Nice phone call.
Kathleen.
Kathleen, you're live with JFK and James Jackson.
Hey, I'm surprised I got through.
Absolutely, Kathleen. What's going on? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Morro Bay, California.
Oh wow,
I'm
you up?
watching you guys right now, so you're not talking to me, evidently.
Oh, okay, nice. So what's happening? What you want to talk about out there in Cali?
Well, the one thing that I've been curious about, and no one has really mentioned it, is the officer, the policeman from. Oh, you're talking to me now. Do I need to hang up or what?
Nah, just lower your TV down in the back.
Okay, I'll lower it.
There you go.
Okay. But the one thing that nobody's really talked about is the officer from where Karen Reed's car was picked up at her dad's.
Mm-hmm.
When the officer was on the stand and said, yes, there is a crack and a small piece of glass missing, or
Yep.
plastic is missing from the light.
Yep.
And I'm
Right.
thinking, wouldn't that have cracked the whole thing open?
Yeah.
What do you? Yeah. I mean, what do you mean would it crack the whole thing open? The whole case, or you mean it would have cracked the
Well,
whole
no,
taillight
because
open?
they found the taillight all over the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But why would the officer say that there was just a crack and a small piece missing?
Why would he say that? Because
Yeah,
that's what he's seen. No.
Yeah, that's what he's
I
seen.
know.
That's what.
How come the defense never challenged him against the Commonwealth on that?
What do you mean challenge him? I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Rewind. Go ahead.
Challenge him like because that's not what the tail light looked like by the time it left the Sally port.
Oh yeah, they are challenging. They're saying that what he said was what it really was, and they destroyed it. They're saying that that Proctor was behind the tail light and obviously broke it more. When he seen it, it wasn't cracked. I mean, when he seen it, it was just a crack, and then when Proctor got his hands on it and the Sally port, that's when they did the damage, and that's why they took it to Canton. And instead of taking it to any
Right.
place next to Titan, they took it to Canton to be close to
Right.
Fairview, so they can drop off the tail lights to the tail light pieces to the CERT team, and they can just put it on Karen if that's what you're asking.
Well, it just didn't seem like they made that big a deal that what that cop said he saw
Well,
wasn't
that's
what
what
the tail light
that's.
looked
You're
like.
right though. They should double down on certain things. They really didn't. You're
They
right.
should have.
And they didn't
Yeah,
double down on. They didn't double down on. She was connected to the internet at 12:36, and she said
that's right.
Jen McCabe said
How
12:40,
long?
12:40. She didn't bring her back. They didn't bring her back on the stand. They didn't bring Higgins back on the stand. There's a lot of things that they thought in that 2 months period. They gambled. They thought everybody was going to memorize all this stuff and be like into it, like we were into it. And unfortunately, that jury didn't see it that way. So this time they have to shrink shit down, stick to key points like that makes the most sense. That's like smoking guns, and just nail that home. And I think that's what they're gonna do.
I hope so.
But I
For
appreciate your
her,
call, sweetie. What's your name?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. I appreciate your call. I'm gonna go on to the next call. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Call from
Decorated in Detroit.
You're live with JF. You're live with JFK and James. Who's this?
J.F.K. and James. This is Decorated Dude.
What up, decorated dude? Oh, this is the duck-rated dude.
Oh yeah, I'm not decorated. I'm not decorated.
Okay, okay. You're
Nice,
decorated dude. What's happening, my man?
Not much, man. I love the show, and I'm gonna try and keep it quick.
Okay.
I got some homework for the chat. I know there's a lot of people that really follow the case, so I got a question. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's something.
Okay.
And I hope James can get this to his uncle because I think it's important, but we'll see. So when Jen McCabe was on the stand and they were crossing her about all the deleted calls and everything, she got away with saying that she didn't understand any of that. She didn't understand what any of those missed calls from Celebrate meant. Is she the only person that's ever been on the stand and got away with denying Celebrate? And my question is, well, my point, I guess, Alan Jackson wasn't even ready for someone to be backed up lying that bad. You know, the court, the DA, everybody backed her up for lying about that crap. So he wasn't even ready for that. So he just kind of had to move on. But
yeah.
I really wish he would have, if this is true, I really wish he would have been able to say, you know, because what she said was, I don't understand all those calls. They're not in any order. It's confusing. Well, all he had to say was, ma'am, those calls are in the order you deleted them, not in the order you placed them. But that's my point. I could be wrong.
Say that back. Rewind that back. Say that. I like that little point. Say that.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
Yeah. All he has to say is, ma'am, those calls are in the order you deleted them, not the order you made the calls. So I don't know. I'd really love Alan Jackson to pick that apart and see if there's anything to it. There might not be.
I think, like I told the last call, I think they just gambled on. They had it. They had their own way they were going to go about it with the 6 people. They could have brought her back on the stand and hammered her even more.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yep.
Higgins. They could have killed Higgins. They could have killed Colin.
They could have crucified both of them.
Yeah, and they didn't. So I think this time they're gonna take points like that. And
I hope, yeah.
You know, unfortunately, the jury, man, they weren't that. You know, this jury wasn't into it like we are. You know, unfortunately,
we had to. Yeah, the jury needed it nailed down on every corner apparently, and
I mean,
that's what they got to do next trial.
It was a 2-month trial, man. That shit fucked them all up.
Yeah, and they weren't allowed to, you know, look back at stuff.
That's the worst, bro. That's I mean, that's so whack.
The deck stacked against them, man.
Right. Yeah. My man.
All right, man. I'll let you guys go. You guys want to do some merch with Decorated? Hit me up. That'd be bad as hell.
Yeah.
Detroit loves you guys. Detroit is all free Karen Reed. Love the shit, you guys. Have a good one.
My man, appreciate the love. Merry Christmas, bro.
Hey, Merry Christmas. You too.
Peace, bro. Nice, man. Decorated dude.
Decorated
dude. We've been getting some unknowns calling, man. I've been trying to catch it. Call back on that unknown, whoever you are. They called like 3 or 4 times. You never know who's this unknown caller might be, because we know Big Bad Brian A's pissed. We don't know if Colin's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck Higgins. Colin, are you watching? Are you mad at Higgins right now? Are you afraid he's gonna rat you out?
Right.
Kevy Kev said, keep your head up, my man, James.
Appreciate it, Kevy Kev.
I need everybody to throw the prayer signs up for my man James right now. If you're in the chat, got 1,079. Go subscribe to my man James Jackson. Throw the prayer signs up.
Call from Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Hello.
Hey, Beth, how you doing, girl? How you feeling?
I'm feeling well. How are you?
We're doing all right. Every time you call, you know, I feel like I feel real comfortable, real comfy, you know? Netflix.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, how we feeling?
Good.
What you want to talk about?
Well, today I'm curious about everyone who wonders why no one has cracked yet. Like, no one has come forward and told the truth, like if there is a conspiracy, right? My question to those people wondering that is, who's interrogating them,
Nobody.
right?
Nobody. That's the main
All
thing.
the way up to Morrissey. Even if one of them came to one of the DAs or the police officer, like, no.
They never did. They
Right?
never they never even interrogated Karen. Like, I mean, where's the footage of Karen in a room talking? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
they
there's
just
only
like
like
there's nothing. There's none of that. There's like even like when you see the first 48, like this TV show, you always see like that interrogation footage. You don't see it for nobody.
Right.
I mean,
yeah,
why not do it?
yeah,
Why not bring these witnesses in and just talk to them? Like, why not? What's the big deal? Like, why
because
not
they're
do it?
covering it
Of
up.
course. Like, why not do it at this point? Why not
And
go do it with a
also,
fine
what's
comb?
fun? Oh, sorry, what's that?
I said, why not go do it with a fine comb? They didn't do it in the first place. They should have, by law, did that. By law, they should have all been down the police station being talked to. So they didn't do it almost 3 years ago. They need to do it now. 36 months is a long time, but then again, it's not. So whatever, you fucked up. You know what I mean? The Commonwealth messed up.
Do it now,
Do it
yeah.
now. Bring them in and talk to Colin and put him in that space. Put him in a police station. Lock the door behind him and then ask him, hey, what happened that night? And see what he says. Don't let
Right.
him walk inside the courthouse by himself. Put him inside. Put him inside that room with a detective that looks like Stone Cold
And
Steve
with a
Austin.
camera so that
With a
we can all
camera.
see it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Or maybe put him inside.
And you know
Or
what?
maybe
What's
put him in the fucking octagon with John Jones or something. Let him spin kick his fucking head off.
yeah.
Or maybe let Roman
Yeah.
Reigns hit him with a Superman punch. Fuck it,
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah,
What's funny though is you said they didn't interrogate Karen, and also they do have that one video of her saying we're all in on the same joke, right? And you know what? They cut her off because they know that she's telling the truth.
oh, they cut her off. But that. Honestly, this is back to the sound bites me and James talk about all the time. And I'm gonna let James answer this. And I'm gonna hold on a second. I'm gonna let James answer this. Hold on 1 second, Beth. Let me take this call. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Call from.
Hey, this is a decorated caller.
Ah, fuck out of here.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Beth, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just some spam shit. We ain't answering that. It was an unknown, so I just got to check it. Yeah, so I'm gonna let James answer that. James, why inside in the Sally port, not the Sally port, in the garage video, how can that come back and bite her in the butt though? Going forward in this new trial.
Who,
Hank
Karen?
Brennan. Yeah, how can Hank Brennan flip that video on her? That little sound bite. We're all on the same joke.
I'm not sure. I didn't get the full context of the question, but how?
She's saying Beth said there wasn't a question. Beth was talking and she said that when she said we're all on the same joke, they cut her off and didn't let her go any further because they didn't want her to talk anymore because they know that she's telling the truth. And I said, yeah, true, but Hank Brennan has a plan for that soundbite in the new trial. And we talked about it earlier. What do you think he can do, Hank Brennan, when they bring up that, she did talk about the fight? How can he flip it and say, oh, yeah, well, she mentioned it, but she didn't mention it, You
Yeah,
know what
she
I'm saying?
didn't. Yeah, she didn't mention. She said everything was good in the bar. That she never said there was a problem. She never mentioned Higgins' name. So he could say that. So I guess that's why they're staying away from that topic. That could come back. So, but like we said,
what we're trying to say is, right, that certain soundbite that you're talking about, even though that's like her like saying, hey, look what happened, Hank Brennan could turn around and say, yeah, she said that 4 months later though. Why didn't she say that from the jump? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying, Beth? Because she didn't say that from the jump. She said that 4 months later. And still the person who she texted that next morning was Higgins. But she still didn't mention Higgins 4 months later. I still don't get that. Can anybody explain that to me? Can you explain it to me, Beth?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know, it's so weird. Like, she texted
The next
But
day,
it's
the
such
day
a
it
weird
happened, the day it
text.
happened, she texted him at 11:45 a.m. John died, but she never mentioned
And
it.
you know,
Even 4 months later, when
Higgins
she got rearrested, she never mentioned it.
Higgins the one that curated that stream of text from her.
Mm-hmm.
So like he could have responded and just not given it.
Yeah, but it would have been on
You know
her
what I
phone.
mean?
It would have been on her phone too,
Yeah, and then she would turn it in.
unless they called on unless
Um
they called on a different app, unless he responded on a different app.
yeah, the text is so
Well, you got to
weird.
think about
John
the call. You got to
died.
think about the call with Higgins. I only say that because Higgins goes, "Yo," and when you find out that she did it, like he was adamant that she did it. How do you know she did it? Was you there, Higgins? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know she did it though? If you had nothing to do with
Yeah.
it, how do you know she did it? You said you left that 1 a. Like, I'm just saying, if this shit really happened, which we know it didn't happen, disclaimer, disclaimer. But I'm just saying, you left that 1 a.m. You was going to move cars. You had nothing to do with it. How do you know she did it? How do you know she did it? When she comes out, she did it. I mean, you was in the police station all day. You seen all these cops
Mhm.
running around. Like, what do you know? It's scary to think maybe the fix is in. To say something like that. The only thing I can get out of that is from him to say, like him saying basically, when you find out that she did it, like no matter what, she's gonna get found guilty. Like there's
Yeah.
like a fix in. Because other than that,
Yep.
like what's he saying? I mean, he's so involved in this. Like she called him at 11:45 a.m. Like he's got a lot of balls getting on this YouTube, talking trash about her when she called you at 11:45 a.m. saying John died. You never hit her back. There's no
Yeah.
communication. You never wanted to know anything. Like you're an ATF agent. Wouldn't you want to bring her in? Like, why wouldn't you want to lend your expertise to your buddy cops and be like, hey, listen, I know this girl. Let me bring her in. Let me talk to her. Maybe I could get her to admit it. But you didn't do that. You just totally
Yeah, he didn't do
ghosted her.
anything.
That doesn't make any sense. And you're an ATF agent and you work snitches. That's what you do. You take people, like when he called, disguising his voice, he thought that he could play me. So
Yeah.
his mindset is that he can
He's
play
so
people.
dumb.
You see what I'm saying? He thought he really like,
Yeah.
yo, so listen, yo, when it comes out, yo, that yo, like and like trying to talk with the sauce on his slang.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? So like think about it.
Oh
Why
yeah.
why wouldn't
No,
he
I
lend
totally get
why
it.
wouldn't he lend his expertise? But he didn't. That shows guilt right
Mhm.
there. And he called. So this guy, man, this is just crazy. It gets crazier and crazier. There's so many ways you could think about it. But he's got balls saying
Yeah.
when she gets found guilty, you know,
Yeah.
when you find out she did it. You know what I mean? Like the fix is in. But yeah, with that, Beth, I'm gonna take the next call. Thanks for calling, sweetie.
All right. Thanks.
Peace and love.
Call from
Advantage boys.
All right, man. What's up, bro?
Hey, this is the Advantage boys.
Yeah, the Advantage boy. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, we got problems calling too, buddy. We know all about calling, buddy.
Yeah,
This
go
the
ahead.
Advantage boys, the one he was talking shit about, buddy.
What do you know about Colin, bro?
Yeah, Colin's a fucking punk, dude. He's a punk. He's been a punk his whole fucking life. He's been talking shit online. He used to talk a lot of shit, but he's calmed the fuck down after this whole situation, buddy.
Yeah, how old are you, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to disclose too much about
Well, how
myself,
old are you?
but yeah.
How old
Dude,
are you?
I'm like 19. I'm 19 years old.
Okay,
Dude.
when were
I'm
you
like
born?
19.
When were you born?
Dude, relax, dude. You're asking way too much
When were you
questions. Dude. What I
born?
can say about Colin, dude.
When were
what I
you
can say
born?
about Colin.
When were you born?
Dude,
I
what I
want
can say about Colin, right? So you know Big Brian, his uncle Brian, huh?
You know Brian?
Yeah, I know of him, but I don't know like that. But I do know of him.
Yeah.
Right. So
You sure
rumors
you
is,
you sure you're 19 though, bro? Come on, stop
dude, relax. Can I talk?
it. Can you? I don't
Relax,
know.
dude. I know it's your fucking show, and I get it, dude. But relax, dude, relax. So fucking Colin's he's a piece of shit, dude. And he has beef with us. We're the Advantage boys, dude. And we've been rocking and clocking it since fucking day one, dude. He has nothing on us. All right, fuck that dude in his whole video. Remember that video he made about us? Like, fuck the Advantage boys, dude. We were gonna pull up on his ass. We don't want to pull up on him because he was a fucking drunk, right, dude? But yeah.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Your 15 minutes of fame's up, bro. Come on. You're like 45 years old saying you're 19. That's pretty creepy, my man.
Yeah, it's some weird shit, man. I told you this before. It's like a lot of these people get away with doing shit like that,
I
especially
would
these
love
cops.
I would love for a real dude to call in. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't get it.
Call from
April from Georgia.
April from Georgia. What's happening?
Hey guys, I had to run out of my bedroom because I couldn't find my remote control to turn the volume down.
That's all
But
right.
I had made a note. You had misunderstood one of your callers, and the other caller who was talking about the lady cop that showed up in the Sallyport video. I've seen that video also, but I've only seen it on the Golf channel. So I don't know why he got a more extended version, but it was way after anything we saw in court.
Absolutely.
And then the other thing I wanted to say was, never gone into the show before. I gotta go right now. I'll be so quick.
What county you calling from in Georgia? I'm curious.
Houston County.
Where?
Houston County.
I don't even know where that is. What part of Georgia is
It's
that?
south of Macon.
Oh, you out by Macon, huh? Damn.
I'm in Warner Robins. So yeah, most people know Macon. Okay, The other thing I wanted to say is you need to re-listen carefully to what Higgins said. I know you had another caller on an earlier show say that he did say if she's found guilty.
No, he said
not
and.
that she
He
is
said
guilty.
and.
And if.
No, he didn't say
That's-
and if. You want me to play it?
Yeah.
I played it 1,000 times. I said when on the last show. I said when on the last show. I misheard it because I chopped it up, but I listened to the full recording. He
Well,
said and. He
And
said
when she,
and
yeah.
and he said and she's. Hold on. Let me play let me play the let me play. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, all right? I'm gonna find it. I'm sorry, sweetie.
No.
We'll get
I just
we'll
want
get
to say
down
real
to the.
quick.
You think he said if, huh?
I think he said, yeah. I think he said if.
I don't think he said if. I think he said
Definitely
and she
not.
found guilty.
And
go
if
ahead.
she's found guilty.
Go ahead. Let's.
Well, while you're looking for that, I just want to tell you. You two are adorable.
Say what? Say that again.
I said I'm one of those boomer ladies who, for some reason, finds you two adorable.
Oh my God! Hold on a second. I gotta take this back up to
God
39,000.
damn.
We gotta take this back up to 39,000. It's getting crazy. JFK's in the house tonight, and I'm looking for that
For the
boomer
boomer
love.
love.
Who are
Boomer
you?
love.
Yeah, we got the boomer on the phone. You a boomer, huh, baby? You like the young boys?
No, but I am a boomer who thinks you're adorable. And James.
Wow, we appreciate that. We love the boomer. It's nothing but the love. So let's check that out. Let's check that out. Let's check that out.
One more slow listen. I can't. Well, there's at least two of us that disagree with you.
I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on, just hang tight. Here we go. Healthy. What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happens? Like, can you look at this from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to like?
Oh man.
If she did it, he said, right?
I'm having a problem playing it right now. He said it?
I think he said, if she did it. When it comes back, if she did it.
If it comes back,
If it comes, I thought he said if it comes back when she did it. I don't know, man. I have to hear it again.
If she actually, and if she comes out that she, all right, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. But either way, yeah, man, it's crazy that he even made that call, right?
Oh, for sure. Anyway, I don't want to keep you. I know you got lots of other callers. Thanks.
Hey, appreciate your time, sweetie. Okay. Merry Christmas.
You too. Bye.
Peace. Great phone call.
From
Missy.
Missy, you need to calm down tonight, Missy. Okay.
Missy.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Oh man, hold on a second.
Missy, you smoking them Misty 100s?
Missy, what are you smoking on? You smoking on? What you smoking on? Some Marlboro?
No, I'm only smoking a cigarette right now.
What are you smoking on? What type of cigarette?
305 menthol 100.
Holy shit! We got some turbo. We got some fire in the cockpit.
That shit'll fuel the jet.
Listen, the reason why Higgins said nothing. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, the reason why Higgins said nothing at 11:45 a.m. is because he was there the night before when John O'Keefe was killed. I don't know if he laid a punch or anything, but listen, again, Brian Albert, Colin Albert, and Brian Higgins were the three that went down into the basement with John O'Keefe with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And something happened. I don't know what happened, except that John O'Keefe did not come out alive, unfortunately. It upsets me, even when I say this. Let me be, it really does. So, anyhow, yeah, I'm trying to keep it clean tonight. It's a little hard, but yeah. And Higgins, let me tell you what, Higgins, you need to call back and you need to say what really friggin' happened.
Oh man, absolutely. I appreciate your time, Missy. Okay.
Okay, you guys take care and good luck to James tomorrow.
All right, for sure, Missy. Peace and love.
All right, bye.
Call from
Sandy.
You're live with J.F.K. and James. Hello, Sandy. What happened? We lost her.
Right? They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. What? And this comes out that they're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. What? And this comes out. They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. What? And this comes out that they're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. What? And this comes out that she actually did it. They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. What? And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready?
And this comes out
that she actually did it.
He didn't say if. Latina, what's up?
What's up?
Latina, Tato, what's popping? What's going on?
What are you guys doing?
We're hanging out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. What you want to talk about?
Listen, so the few callers behind with Karen that she didn't mention about them beating up John till June till she got rearrested, and you were wondering why. Because when she got arrested the first time, Scanlon still didn't speak to Yannetti. Scanlon spoke to Yannetti after she got arrested the first time, and that's when they started. Right, and that's when they started to put the bullshit together.
Mm-hmm. But why 4 months later? Why do you think 4 months later she still never mentioned Higgins though? Let me ask you that. And because think about it, because that morning she called Higgins at 11:45 a.m. saying John died, as in the past tense, like John died. She didn't say John's dead. Can you help me? Because she had a friend at that point, even though he was a clown or whatever. But at that point, she wasn't talking to him. But I mean, like as far as
But mentioning it to who?
Say what?
Who was she supposed to mention it to before she got rearrested?
No, I'm saying when
the courts?
No, that morning when John died, she texted Higgins back, John died. Right? She texted him, John died. And then he never hit her back. I mean, how do you think she felt about that he never hit her back? I mean, she texted him at 11:45. At 11:45 a.m., she texted him, John died. She didn't say John's dead. Oh my God, Higgins, or Brian, I can't believe this, or can you come by, or
right, can you
find
me?
something out about this? Like she
Yep.
didn't say, like, can you find out what happened? She said John died as if like you know why John died, Higgins. That's what it sounded like to me.
Right.
But so what I'm saying is,
She passed.
then 4 months later, she finally gets the chance to say, "Hey, fuck the police" in the 502, and she still doesn't mention Higgins. And all I gotta say is, I got her talking about Higgins on the courthouse stairs now. She says, "What's that matter? If he's a decorated dude." So what I'm saying is, like, when they go into this new trial, Latina, you know they're gonna talk about the Waterfall and how Higgins tried to lure him over there, and he might have been jealous, and they're gonna say motive. And the difference is that Hank Brennan is gonna say, "Well, she never said anything about that, so it never happened," and he's gonna combat that with the fact that she never said anything about Higgins. So that actually could be a problem, no?
No, but you know what? Also, that everybody missed in one of the pretrial hearings. I keep trying to look for it the last couple of weeks. I can't find it. I believe it was in March. One of those pretrial hearings. Once they got the TUI report, Yannetti told the court and the judge that right after John was found, within like 7 days, he sent an email to Lolly and said, "We believe that Brian, Albert, and Colin, before he even spoke to Scanlon, that they could be suspects and they need to be investigated." And Lolly wrote back, said, "No, they don't. They're not suspects. They don't need to be investigated."
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember something like that. I do. I remember that.
Yep.
When they brought up, I think
And they
that's when
blew
they
him
brought
off.
up. Yeah, I think that's when they brought up the big dog pictures and all that of the arms and all that.
No, no. That was in the beginning. That was like, it was like what he died January 29th. I think by like February, like 4th or 5th, he said they need to be looked into. I think before even Scanlon called him, he reached out and said they need to be looked into. And Lolly sent an email back and said no. And so did Marcy.
No, she didn't.
They shut them
Oh,
down.
I'm sorry, Latina. Kimberly McGuire said at JFK she checks John's dead, not John died. No. No, Kimberly McGuire. She texts John died. Check the tape. No, Kimberly McGuire. No.
John died. And also the Sally.
And Latina, let me be clear, Kimberly McGuire, we got Latina on the phone. If anybody knows anything about the case, it's Latina.
Bro, I know this inside and out. But anyway, the Sally Port thing about the woman, that's Rafferty. Rafferty is in there looking at the taillight. You can see her hair in a ponytail. I have that video. I can send it to James. And what else did I have to tell you? So next time Higgins calls you, if he calls you again, ask him who he called the next morning around 7:30 in the morning. What female did he call?
Why don't you ask him? He's watching right now. Ask him.
Oh, okay. I'll ask him. Higgy. Next time you get those big brass balls to call JFK, don't hang up, because we got to ask you. Who did you call at 7:30 in the morning crying to? Couldn't believe what happened.
All right, we got to take it back up to 39,000, Higgins. All right, we got some turbulence on the phone call, Higgins. Who'd you call at 7:30, Higgins? You need to calm down. Your boarding pass. We know that you was on a standby flight, buddy, but now you're on the flight, man. You need to call back, Higgins. Latina wants to know.
What female did you call at 7:30 in the morning crying to that you could not believe what just happened?
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah. So let's make sure who really did it, Higgies.
Hey, Latina, I appreciate the phone call. Nothing but love, sweetie.
No problem, honey.
Thank you.
Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Latina with that spice. You know about them Latinas. You know what I'm saying? Some rice and beans. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Some, you know how it gets down with them Spanish women. You know, some mangula. What is it, mangul? You know what I mean? For breakfast. You know what I mean? Some steak, some chopped steak. You know what I'm saying? Spanish girls. She's part of the not fucking around crew, Higgins. She knows, buddy. She knows.
From.
You're live with JFK.
Hey.
Hey.
This is Kathy.
Kathy, what's up? Is everything all right?
from Ohio.
Okay, Kathy from Ohio, what's happening?
I just wanted to tell you that she said, and if, or he said that, and AJ needs to double down on the 9 drinks that cop said. Because that's all they cared about was the drinking and the little piece of chip that was planted on his shirt.
Definitely will.
And that was from Turtle Boys talking to that juror.
Awesome.
They didn't care about nothing else.
Will do. We're on it. Appreciate your phone call. Go ahead. Keep going.
And let me tell you one more thing.
Go ahead.
I bet it was Higgins' Jeep forks that carried John to the road when the little car was out there in front.
So you think he picked him up with the plow?
Yeah, in front of it, like the garage doors or out that side door.
Yeah, where it opens up like barn doors.
And took it down there, and that little car was back up on the right side of the house.
Oh,
where if you look at the right side of the house, you can see a space where a car can be sitting.
Okay. Definitely. Good intel. We appreciate your phone call, sweetie. You get some sleep, all right, sweetie?
And you tell James good luck tomorrow.
He's going to need it for sure. Nothing but
very
love,
much.
sweetie.
And
Go ahead.
it's great to talk to you.
It's great to talk to you. Merry Christmas, sweetie.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Bye.
Love is love. Nice phone call. Nice phone call.
Sweet
nice
lady.
phone call. Sweet lady, you know? Yeah, man. You know, you gotta love it, man. James Jackson, they got love for you. I see ducks at JFK. Do Higgins on slow mo. 0.5 later on. He says, I know what he said. I know he didn't say if. Because if he would have said if, your man JFK would have picked up on it. He said, did you look at it from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it. Exact words. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And this comes out. He never said if. It would be great if he said if. Be great.
Yep.
All from
Anonymous.
Anonymous, what up, man? You got to take it easy tonight.
I'm always behaving. Come on, man.
All right, Anonymous, what's up, man? What you want to talk about?
Yo, JFK, I've seen your whole style. I'm beyond that. You couldn't get a flawless victory in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, shit, we got rhymes. But, homeboy, you never had a contract. So what you need to do is just sit back and fall back and don't call back because I'm all that with a baseball cap. So what you want to do, Jack? Okay, let's go. What you want to do, man?
Because you know I'm the one who has the big stacks.
Yeah, big
so
stats.
check that.
Oh, God damn.
Okay.
How you guys doing tonight?
We're all right, buddy. What's happening?
Doing all right. I see you guys driving around in that neighborhood.
Yeah, we was in the neighborhood. You seen it?
I think you guys should just be careful out there.
Be careful of what? What are we doing wrong, bro? We can't drive down Fairview Road?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, just be careful. You know, driving into people's driveways. I mean, it's a little suspect, if you ask me.
What suspect driving into people? Are you a cop for some reason there, Anonymous?
No.
You work for the feds?
No.
Driving
Hell
it
no.
first off the
Hell
bat, what you don't know is right at the end of that street is you got to turn around. So the turn around in that driveway is not like I'm pretty sure people turn around in that driveway all the time. Because when you get
It's a
down to
tourist attraction now too, but
so
and we were waved
it's
in.
not against and it's not against the law to pull into a
No.
driveway.
I didn't say anything was against the law, but you can do a 3-4 turn without that driveway.
Can I? How do you know?
Yeah,
was you
of
there?
course.
How do you know there wasn't an elephant right there in the front of the fucking road, bro? It's a big elephant. It was a fucking pink elephant, bro. You don't know they got pink elephants in Canton, bro?
Look, you did nothing wrong, but I'm just saying.
But no, you sitting there trying to make something of it, bro. You wasn't scared when you were fucking sweeping the floors at the bodega. Why are you scared now? Come on, man. I thought you was a New Yorker.
Just listen. Look, you know,
This is
we're
the
gonna
second
see.
time you. This is the second time you talk cop shit to me, bro. Don't talk cop shit to me. Yo, what if they call you to testify? Why are you pulling it? Like, bro, come on, man. Like, come on, man. You making something out of nothing, man. You putting delusional accountability on me, man. That's that bipolar shit. You need to calm the fuck down.
So let me ask you this question. So if
What?
you,
Let's
so
talk
you
about the
say,
case.
all right.
Let's
So
not talk
if
about
you had
me.
a house, hold on. If you had a house, and you know, there's shit going on with this case, people pulling in and out of your driveway, how would you feel about that?
Bro, I didn't pull in and out the driveway. I pulled in the driveway and pulled out the driveway. There was
Like
a
I said,
fucking wait a minute. So can you tell me there wasn't a pink elephant out there, bro? There was a pack of coyotes, 5 of them, bro. The
They
ones
were
that bit
chasing
John's
after the
arm.
cop. Yeah.
There was 5 fucking yotes out there, bro. 5 of them.
I don't know, man.
Yo,
But
matter
look,
of fact,
hey,
you know who's looking for you,
hey,
bro?
the Patriots versus the Bills. Who you got?
All right,
Patriots versus the Bills.
All right, how about this? The squirrels are looking for you, brother. They think you're
Oh,
nuts.
they looking for.
They think you're nuts. All right, buddy? Get the fuck out of here. Pack it up, bro. The squirrels are looking for Anonymous. They think he's nuts. The coyotes and the elephants, we had to bang a U-turn. What are you talking
Yo,
about?
we got waved in too.
We got waved in.
Come on in.
Yeah, what you talking about? My man's like, you pulled into a driveway, you violated probation. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's trying to violate us, man.
Yeah.
On some probation we're not even on. That shit's crazy.
Yeah. All right, that's the last phone call for tonight. I can't take any more. James Jackson got caught tomorrow morning. Got 1,076 in the chat. You know, it is what it is, man. What people don't understand is right that honestly, when you're driving down that street, I'm gonna be real with you. When you get that, I think it's like almost the last house. So if you keep going, you're like on the main street. So you would have to like turn around. If you want to see the house, like if I go down the street a little bit more, I'd have to go on the main street and then turn all the way around. So to kind of see, we were there to look at the house on the left side. So all we did was pull in and pull out, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's
We
almost
didn't
like
get
an
out.
intersection.
Yeah, we didn't get out the car.
No. We weren't causing
And it
no
is what
trouble.
it is, man.
Yeah.
We're not there to cause no. We didn't knock on no doors, and but see, people like that. He said something too about like, what if you got to testify? Picture me testifying in the
court,
Karen Reed case
right.
for what? The fuck am I testifying in the Karen Reed case about? Yeah, so Higgins called my phone. I knew it was him because my expertise. I mix hip hop records and I do videos, and by my expertise, I knew it was him. Come on, bro, stop it, bro. You know what I mean? They got bigger fish to fry, but it's guys like you who call the cops on the kid who it's guys like him when he sees a kid inside inside 7-Eleven do this with a candy bar and shit. He's like, yo, he slaved the candy bar. He stole the candy bar. Ratting the kid right out. Yo, let the kid get the candy bar, bro.
Oh, shit.
Let the kid steal the candy bar, you fucking rat. Man, you care about him stealing the candy bar, bro?
He called him a fucking rat.
I mean, come on. Like, that's what he's doing. He's acting like yo, you pulled in. Like, come on, bro. You making something out of nothing. Why don't you see? That's what I'm saying. That's the other side for you. That guy, let me put some context. That guy thinks Karen Reed's guilty.
Yeah,
so here's the thing. Why ain't he
100%.
talking about this? Why ain't he talking about the real situation? Why ain't he talking about this? That an ATF agent did this.
Man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Why ain't he talking about that?
He'd rather rap battle, man. That's what he'd rather do. He'd rather rap battle because he knows there's nothing he can say about that. You know?
Yeah. You know? It's like, why not? That's what I'm saying. Like, you give the floor to the other side and you say, yo, you got the floor, man. Talk about why she's guilty. But then you're gonna talk about why we're throwing gas on a conspiracy. Like, that's all you could do is say, oh, you guys are throwing gas on a conspiracy. You went to the Waterfall and Higgins called your phone and you guys could be in trouble to make us back off. Why you want us to back off? If she really hit him, then we're delusional. Why you want us to back off? Maybe because you're scared. James, court tomorrow morning.
Yeah, man. It's about that time. I got my clothes ready. It's a couple hours. And then, yeah. Yes, I'll be good, though. I appreciate each and every one of you for your prayers tonight and support. I really appreciate that. I got this. Hopefully, hopefully everything works out the way I would like it to, so I can get that transcript of what the judge said last time. And hopefully I get to spend this Christmas with my son, That's what I want.
Indeed, my brother.
And free Karen Reed and justice for John O'Keefe. And subscribe, like, and all that. Shout out to BLT on Mod. Shout out to everybody in the chat rocking with us. 1,000 people tonight. Steady.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro.
It's great.
It
still
really
here.
is. It's really amazing, bro.
DK, welcome to Fuckery Donuts.
Yeah. It's really amazing.
So
let me see if I got any other people up here. Proof that God takes the wheel. Congrats to Amy with one lung on being cleared as cancer-free today. Holla, Amy. Who's that Amy with one lung? Is that Amy from Boston?
Amy, one lung.
I don't know her. Amy from Boston. Missy in the house. BLT, you talking about Amy from Boston? Llewellyn became a YouTube member. Thank you. DK became a YouTube member. I appreciate it. Yeah, and if I missed anybody on the super chats,
No, it's a different Amy.
What up, guys? Higgins is on lockdown until the case is over. You never know. He's watching. That's all we need, though. Wow, JFK, this track. Amanda, JFK, this track, wow, chills. You were dope as fuck, JFK. Oh my God, I'll not be able to get this out my head. So talented. Love you and James from Detroit. Appreciate that. Yes. Snake Bitten. It's one of them tracks, man. I really appreciate it. I get it on the go. I got nothing but love for you guys, even when you're wrong. Much respect, Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Love is a 4-letter word, $10. We're wrong about what? But hey, if we're wrong, that's okay. Ride or die with you guys. Yep, that's BLT. We already know BLT. You show us nothing but love. Once again, my Venmo is at JFK Show Off. My Venmo, James Amaral, so Nat. And this song right here, BLT, can you put that video up in the link so they could tap on the video for the premiere, and also put the link up to James's YouTube and James's latest live if you can. And with that being said, I'm gonna play the song. The video's dropping Christmas Day, but check out the song. Tell me if you like it. If you like it, throw up your peace sign or just tell me that you like it. And with that being said, I go by the name of JFK.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
Peace and love to all my mothers out there. This one's for you. Peace.
Back in the days when I was younger, yeah. Turn me up in the headphones. Summertime vibes, you know what I mean? He put it on my mama. Where's my ladies at, on my mother's at, you know what I mean? Yeah, state to state, worldwide, listen. We pilot through the struggle, above and beyond. It's a long fall from pride. What you standing on? Goals in plain sight. Get your landing strong. He fucked up to play because he ran it wrong. Underbelly of Boston, filled with racist rats. The sneak gets away, but it often traces back. They digging up the bodies, got DNA to match. Feds listening to your boss, he got life for rap. Damn. Seems the greed indeed, it was trolling you. Court closed wrinkled, they smelling like mildew. Old Spice in the air, old law holding you. It's in God's hands with a creed overview. Too many suckers pulling, not enough pushing. Feeling like Guru, driving Boston to Brooklyn. God's working overtime, devil is cooking. Got shot twice, survived, but the cancer took him. Damn, back in the days when I was younger, Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma, but on God, we gonna shine every summer. Back in the days when I was younger,
Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma, but on guard, we gonna shine every summer. Come on.
Daddy wasn't around, mama held it down. How'd you raise us on your own and never let us see you frown? Superwoman, you a superhero in my eyes. Seen you sacrifice it all to make sure we had better lives. You an angel like you came down from the skies. You came down from the skies. That's on God, on God, on God. That's on God, on God.
Come on. And to all the ladies having babies on their own, I know it's kinda rough and you're feeling all alone. Feds picked up the case so far away from home. Try to stay focused, don't let your mind roam. It gets real, all the miles and abuse. We really in pain, you know we just smiled through. I grew up a good kid, got with a wild crew. Facing the truth, in denial, paying dues. And dad never knew what he belonged to. A wild juvenile, grew up in reform school. All the trauma, what I write this song to. Make this song cry, but I'm a strong dude. I 129 with a brand new rag. I'm a dad myself, Papa got a brand new bag. Break the cycle, it's like I'm not even mad. You put it on my mama, I left it on a track. Back in the days, when I was younger, Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma, but on guard, we gonna shine every summer. Back in the days, when I was younger, Dad was never home, he put it on my mama. I was just a baby when I seen all the trauma, but on guard, we gonna shine every summer.
And no matter where I go, I feel
Baby,
right
I'm home, I'm home, I'm home.
Come on. Rainy days, rainy nights when the pain hit. Mental health fragile, don't let your brain flip. Had a child with your lady, never claimed it. She takes care of your son, huh? That's some lame shit. Hold on to dreams, don't let others see. They say they're sober, they fake recovery. I always reach out, can't see my brother bleed, but he don't wanna listen, rather run the streets. Chasing fame, such an entrepreneur. You ain't got that man's money, what you flaunting for? Nothing to call your own, now you wanting more. Now you in group chats, talking noise with your boys. Went from sipping Heineken, sipping on Stella. From boosting with the fellas, merchandise reselling. From a solid crew, now his man is telling. Having Fetty babies from the shit they sell. Home is where the heart is, every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing, I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Home is where the heart is, every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing, I take care of my own. And I rep my city everywhere that I go. Come on. Driving in the whip, light drip with the rain guards. Can't believe the same shit, yo. We came far, grew up on the same street, cut the same cars, call a spade a spade. We was made stars. DYS, home on the bed crunch. Walkman, super bass, make your head bust. Damn low sweater, 96 North Face, embrace cold weather. And prison is the thing that brings us together. And this is the place that we run back to. Rep our city, verbally attack you. Chaos, negativity, what we attract to. Home is where the heart is, and I don't have to call you. Home is where the heart is, every day I'm in the zone. And no matter where I roam, I'm feeling right at home. I don't know my city, nothing, I take care of my own. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe it to yourself and your family. Protect your growth. Welcome home.